All right, here we are. We should be ready to go for another wonderful stream of backyard baseball. Here is what we have on the schedule so far for today. We have got the Giants and the Sox coming up for games 1 and 2. Then we've got the Hornets. Then the final two games of the season are against the only two teams who have beaten us so far. Or actually, no, besides the Melonheads. The Melonheads beat us, but the only two teams we have yet to play who we haven't beaten. And if we take a look at the league standings, we are in a very tight playoff race against those same two teams. So it might come down to the final two games of the season. But I think if we could get a good stretch of games here against the Giants and the Sox and the Hornets, we might end up being able to make the playoffs and not have to worry about these final two games. So let's just get started. We'll jump right into it. Let me know how the audio sounds and everything like that. But we got some games to get through if we are going to get to the playoffs here soon. All right. So we got the mighty Wombats and the Blue Giants. The crowd is pouring into Parks Department Field number 2, and we are getting ready to play ball.
The starting pitcher today is
And yes, for those of you who have seen the thumbnail, Kesha is on the mound.
What day of the month when it's raining and there's a dip in the barometric pressure?
Hey, you got some updock in your hair.
All right. So that's Kesha's, one of her key catchphrases on the mound is she'll try to throw off the batters and then strike them out right after doing that. So we'll see if she pulls that off today. The thing you need to know about Kesha on the mound, she's got a very good fastball, not a ton else. So it's going to be a steady diet of quick pitch and fastballs from Kesha Phillips. If you do hear any little background noise, the stadium is having a little bit of temporary work done. Shouldn't be more than like 10 minutes if you do ever hear any sort of construction-y noises. But I don't think it'll be audible. And if it is, it should not be too bad. So, as I said, yeah, Kesha just pretty much rears back and fires fastballs. But a lot of these kids, they can't hit Kesha. She's got that CC Sabathia effect. She's a big, intimidating starting pitcher who is going to strike out a lot of batters if things go her way. She says her heat's so fast, it'll give you a rash. And then gets a nice little grounder to Stephanie, who bobbles it and makes the play anyway. There you go, Stephanie. Way to stick with it, girl. All right. Sometimes you just got to knock it down and stick with it, especially on a hard-hit ball like that. So 2 up, 2 down for Kesha on 4 pitches.
Here's the pitch.
Stephanie. Oh, all right. Well, that one's into center for Pete. And it's probably going to be too slow. Oh, but she's going to go. We tried to throw her out at first. She thought she was going to have a chance to take second. And we get the out anyway. All right. So the Giants, not a good first inning. And we got Wing Quan on the mound. Legendary backyard baseball pitcher Wing Quan. We're going to see what the Wombats can do against him today. The kids have been working on their swings in practice. We've had a few days off since the last game. The kids know they need to be better if we're going to make the playoffs. So they've been practicing. There you go, PD boy. Nice little, basically just a bunt, but a swinging bunt from Petey Wheeler, and we've got our leadoff hitter on. Now I think it's tempting to try to steal. We haven't tried to steal much this season, but let's see if they have a good catcher or not, just in case it's important to know later. Kesha swings, and they've got a decently armed catcher. Like, they're not gunning out Pete Wheeler stealing second, but I don't know that we want to necessarily be, we can't steal all day or anything like that.
Here's the motion. Fires. The swing.
Oh, Kesha. Is that enough? No. It looks good. It looks good off the bat, but tough wind out there and left today for Kesha. And that one just gets right down to the left fielder. Nothing she can do. But we got Pablo up now with 1 out. Let's see if you can make a little bit better contact, fight through that wind. We're going to open you up, Pablo. Swing for the fences here, kid. A little early, Pablo. A little early. Just way back on there. I know you're excited. He hasn't played a game in a few days. Pablo is itching to hit a home run.
The windup, the delivery. Swinging. Belted it.
Ah, dang it. It's a good catch. It's a good catch. She doesn't make that catch, Peach scoring easily. But 2 long fly balls. Got Ahmed up. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he's the one who can actually make the contact we need. He says it's out of here. That's a little low. All right, good eye. Good eye, Ahmed. Can't let Wing Quan get out of here too easily. Nothing else. We got to use up some of his juice. All right. Followed back by Ahmed. Thank you, Snack Butt in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Ahmed. Eye on the ball here, kid. This is a big at bat, kid. Focus up. Drive this one here. Oh, a little early, Ahmed. All right. The kids are excited. The kids are excited. Yeah, you did blow it a little bit, but that's okay. We got plenty more innings left. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's see what Kesha's got here in the second inning. First inning so far, so good. Pablo. 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 Oh, Pablo. All right. Pablo is he's got some issues there in the outfield. I don't know if we want to have him there next season. We got Kenny over in right field, by the way, with Kesha on the mound. I don't know if I mentioned that. But the Giants this season, we beat them the first time, and I don't actually remember. Oh, I think they are middle of the standings. Pablo. 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 How small is your fielding radius, Pablo? This is a disaster, Pablo. This is a disaster of a performance from you right now. All right. How do we even handle that? Like Pablo has just such a tiny area in which he can catch the ball. All right, Kesha, you've got one pitch, so we know what we're throwing. But we really got to get some strikeouts here, girl. This is a tough spot in the inning.
And there are runners at second and third with nobody out.
All right. So Kesha's pitching. We haven't tested it yet in the league, but she swears to me that she's been pitching some pickup games at Tin Can Alley, and she says her fastball is going to strike out a bunch of kids today. So we'll see if she's correct. There's one. There we go, Kesha. All right, 2 more of those. 2 more of those, and we're out of the inning. Let's go.
You know, it hurts me more than it hurts you.
There you go, Kesha.
Takes the stretch and the delivery.
Little grounder. And they can't score on that. We are 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Let's go, Kesha. All right, Linda Potter batting 160. Let's see what Kesha's got for her.
From the stretch, throws it.
There we go, strike 1, Kesha. Kesha doesn't like to mix it up too much. She likes to just go right at hitters with a bunch of strikes in a row.
From the windup, the delivery. A swing.
There you go, Kesha. All right. She hasn't really caught up to it. Let's see if we can paint this bottom inside corner again. There we go, Kesha getting out of the inning. That is a big pitching performance from Kesha in her first start on the mound. Gives up runners on second and third with nobody out. Gets a couple big strikeouts, a weak little ground ball. That is a power pitcher right there. That's what you need. All right, Amir, let's see what you got, kid. A solo shot would be huge here. Oh, it's a tough pitch from Wing Quan there. It's a tough pitch. All right, Amir, focus up here, kid.
Here's the motion, the delivery, swinging.
Oh, that feels... No, that felt like a good hit. But we don't know exactly what an Amir real power shot looks like yet. We haven't quite connected with Amir this season. All right, Angela. Let's open you up and see if we can drive one down the line where the park
From the
is
windup and the
shallow.
delivery. The swing, strike one.
All right.
1 out.
Let's go, Angela. Getting a rest on the mound today. That means you can use all your energy
The
batting.
swing and a foul ball. 0-2.
All right, let's just square up here, but we're still swinging hard. Let's go, Angela.
He's set. Pitch on the way.
Oh, boy. Got a crazy ball to strike her out. All right, Wing Quan is dealing so far on the mound, but we do have Dimitri coming up here, batting a nice .576 with a few home runs.
I've got it out this
He's
pitcher.
been
I
hot
know
so
what
far
comes
this season. Let's see how it goes against the Giants.
Here's the windup and the throw. Swinging.
Oh, Dimitri? That's a homer, isn't it? Yes, it is. Dimitri continues to be one of the hottest bats in the BBL. A solo shot for Dimitri Petrovic, and the mighty Wombats have the first run of this ball game. 347-foot home run. Kesha has a little bit of support for her wonderful pitching performance that we're getting so far. Gotta love it. Chat loves it. There you go, Dimitri. All right. Now we got Kenny Kawaguchi and Stephanie coming up, bottom of the order. Let's see what we can put together here. Let's see. Let's see if we ground to first base with you, Kenny. What happens?
From the windup, touch to the plate.
Ooh, all right. Coming at us with some crazy pitches, but that should be using up a lot of Wing Quan's juice.
Swing. Here's the motion and the offering. Swing. It's going up the right field
That-
line.
all right.
And it's foul.
It's not a very well hit ball, Kenny. Let's go back to the line drive. Let's see how that works.
Here's the motion and the throw. Swung on.
Oh, there you go, Kenny.
A bouncing ball.
Beat that out. Let's go, Kenny. We get a power up if you beat that out. Oh, they threw it off of Kenny's face. Ump, are you watching this? You gonna let them get away with that? Kick her out. She just threw that off of Kenny's face. Ump, are you kidding me? You're gonna make us keep playing? She doesn't even get a talking to?
As you can
All
tell,
right.
I've modeled my stance on the great Babe Ruth.
All right, Stephanie. Perfect time. No, actually, let's not. Let's save the screaming line drive for runners in scoring position. I know I want to make them pay as much as you do, Stephanie,
One.
but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Let's square you up, by the way. We're going to work on Stephanie's stance. She's only batting .250 this year, and I think her stance being open might be part of it. So we're going to switch things up, do a little coaching.
From the stretch, touch to the plate.
Good eye, Steph. Good eye. All right, if you get on, we can have Pete swing for the fences.
From the windup, the 2-1 hit. Strike.
Is this the first power-up hit we've gotten this season? No. Kesha cranked a home run with an aluminum power bat in the first game of the season.
He winds.
And then I think we had a crazy bunt that we missed the bunt and then lost it. Which, I don't know if you count that. Oh, there we go. Hey, that's a good hit, Stephanie. Sometimes, when you're not having a great season, and you're in a bit of a slump, you need a little blooper. That was the littlest blooper I've ever seen, but we'll take it. And now we got Petey Boy batting a nice .666. 1 for 1 today. One of the hottest hitters in the league. And we're swinging for the fences. Drive one down the line, Pete.
Into the motion, the delivery, a swing,
All
strike
right.
one.
That's okay.
Runners on
That's okay,
first and
Pete.
Second, 2 outs.
We could do the screaming line drive, but I don't know. With 2 outs.
Set. Here's the pitch, a swing, and drove
Come
to
on,
the
Pete. Oh, it's not quite out. Go, Pete. That's a double at least.
Play it off the wall.
It's got to be. There we go, Pete. An RBI double for Petey Wheeler. And now the screaming line drive is a little more tempting because Pete will definitely score on it. And Stephanie should score. Kesha could crank one anyway, but this entire lineup can. I think we saved the screaming line drive for a super important moment or for Kenny. I think that's the play. Kenny earned it, and he's also one of the least powerful hitters we have. And I believed in my heart that Kesha could drive in those 2 runs without a screaming line drive. Obviously, it didn't work out, but I stand by the coaching decision. We're saving our big power-up bat for if we need it later on. All right, Kesha. Let's keep this performance going here. 2 Ks, only 14 pitches to get through the first couple innings. Pretty much just a steady diet of strikes with the heater. Let's go, Kesha. Oh boy. All right. Well, you don't have to move, Pete. That one's way gone. You know, sometimes there's a kid, 1 or 2 each team maybe, who can catch up to a fastball, even when it's thrown by a kid like Kesha Phillips. And that's what we just saw there. Remember, write that kid's name down, and we're going to be more careful with him next time through the order. All right. All right. So, game's a little bit closer now, but still believe in you, Kesha. Keep it going here. There we go.
No out.
All right, change elevation on her here a little, Kesha. There you go. All right, so we've pretty much only thrown the heater the first time through the order. Now we got her 0-2. Yeah, Kesha wants a slow ball. She's thrown nothing but just crazy fastballs this entire game. There's no way. Yeah, there we go. No way Clarice Reed is going to catch up or time that properly. A slow ball after just that many heaters. You're getting at least a strikeout or 2 the second time through the order if you can do that. Now we go right back to the heat. Oh, there you go. Kesha, paint the corner. Let's go.
From that pitch all the way over here.
And the count is 0-1. From the stretch and delivered. Swung on.
There you go, Kesha.
And it was the heat.
It was in there.
And the count is 0-2.
No, another heater.
Ready now.
All right, let's see if he chases this.
That was ball 1.
Oh, all right, all right.
Some action or something.
She wants to go low inside heat.
Send him back.
Strikes him out. There you go. Down goes Wing Kwan to another Kesha K.
Joella Minot steps up to bat.
The kind of hitter she is, digging in and determined every time.
Yeah, Pablo definitely could be moved to the infield. We might have to try Ahmed or Dimitri out there.
She's set. The pitch.
Yeah, he's definitely caused us some problems. When there you go. When Angela is pitching, we can have Kesha, Kenny, and Pete out there, and I think that'll maybe be our best option. Because Kesha's, I think, pretty fast and a little bit better at fielding than Pablo in the outfield, but I don't know. They're all having plenty of errors. We're probably going to be in the market to trade for a very good outfielder next season, in the off season, but can't solve that problem now. We got to go play with the team that we have and try to make the playoffs here.
Into the windup. The delivery. The swing.
Oh, little under it with Pablo. I maybe should lay off more of those. Oh, they're running into each other. She ran over her catcher, but she did make the catch. Or actually, that was the catcher running over the starting pitcher. Let's go, Ahmed.
He's set. And the delivery.
That's hit well. Right at her, but she can't hold on to it. Let's hope this girl doesn't have an arm. Oh, she does. All right.
Let's do it.
I think that was worth the try, Ahmed. It would have been nice to have a runner in scoring position with 1 out, but unfortunately, now we're just swinging for a solo shot with Amir.
Ready now. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Good eye, Amir. There we go. Good eye. Yeah, every time you don't get a good hit with Pablo, it does suck. Amir, is that one going to stay fair? Oh, but not quite over the fence, and Amir is able to beat it out to first at least. All right. Let's go, Angela. 2 outs. We're only swinging for the fences here. open up and drive this one down the line.
He's set. Touch to the plate.
Not that one.
Low and inside.
All right. And Wing Quan has thrown some crazy pitches, so he's got to be getting lower on the juice. At some point, he's going to hang a pitch that we can just drive for a home run.
A swing. Foul.
All right,
Runner
all
on
right.
first, 2 out.
Good swing, Angela. Not your pitch. You got this.
The stretch. The 1-1 pitch. A bouncing ball.
I don't think that Angela is fast enough to beat that out.
And
Yeah, no, not quite.
Ooh,
All right. So it remains a very close
that's
game
it for the
as we head to the fourth inning.
Steps up to bat.
NPCs may have infinite juice. I don't know. Maybe. I've seen them chase pitchers when their pitch count gets high,
Swinging.
but maybe it's just
A
like
bouncing
for
ball.
show.
Down the middle. Throws it to
There you go,
first.
Kesha. That's the other nice thing is like anything up the middle, Keisha's just like giant. She's just gonna grab it, throw them out at first. Pretty much can't go up the middle on Kesha.
Pitch on the way. Swinging. Belts
You
it.
can go there though.
Backing up.
All right, well the game is tied.
Going.
Kesha has
This ball is
has thrown a couple
gone.
pitches that have been just absolutely cranked. That's that one's 486 feet. That's even longer than the last one. Basically to the exact same part of the park. Pretty sure that was a different kid. Maybe it was the same one, and I'm bad at paying attention. But it's all right, Kesha. Got to get it together. Got to get it together here.
That's the kind of hitter she is, digging in and determined every time.
Takes the stretch and the pitch.
Come on, Kesha.
Swing. Foul ball. 1 out. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swing.
There we go.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Now, do we give her a slow ball to strike her out, Kesha? High heat.
Takes the stretch and the throw. That was a
Oh,
ball.
ump.
And the counter
Where is that
swing.
ump? Keisha doesn't miss with that pitch. You kidding me? All right, now we've set up the slow ball.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing.
There we go. There's a Kesha K. All right. There we go, Kesha. It's a big out.
Anna Peavy.
One more, and we can go bat, try to get this lead back. Keisha's got more juice. Let's get her through this inning, and then juice up for the last couple.
She went for the bunt. And she goes
There we
after
go.
it. The throw to first base.
Throw to Amir, and we are through the inning.
I gotta see that one again.
Yeah, the Giants are holding their own. They've had a good couple of swings. I mean, they threatened us even in the second inning. So yeah, it's a little bit of a rocky first start for Kesha, but I think we're all right. We just got to focus up at the plate.
I've scouted out this pitcher, so I
And
know
we
what-
do have the screaming line drive in our back pocket.
He winds and the delivery. A swing.
But we may not need it if Dimitri does that.
Move.
Dimitri with his second homer of the game. He is on today, folks. He is on this entire season. Our big lovable nerd just cranking homer after homer. Oh, man. The power of learning, ladies and gentlemen. The power of learning, able to hit the ball 438 feet and give the Wombats the lead back.
And they've stretched out another
Dimitri
ball.
is the king. Yes, he is. Like, he is putting together an MVP-type performance this season so far. Now, it's tempting to use the screaming line drive with Kenny, but there's no one on base, so I'm saving it for a walk-off. Like, you got to save the screaming line drive for a potential walk-off if we need it.
The swing.
I believe in you, Kenny. You're going to get on base here, kid.
Here's the windup and delivers.
Good eye, Kenny. Good eye. A walk works. A walk works. We'll take it. We'll work a walk here against Wing Quan, make him use some of his juice.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swinging.
Or Kenny
Popped it up.
will have a tiny little blooper that will fall because their catcher can't field. They're hiding someone at catcher, Kenny. They're hiding her back there. They're hiding her back there, and Kenny Kawaguchi has got a powerful double. A powerful swing
That one more
from Big
time.
Kenny. Yeah, show that replay one more time, says Sunny Day. Absolutely. Gotta love it. All right, Stephanie. You put a little blooper right to the exact same spot Kenny just did the last time you were up. You could do it again. And fix your opened up stance. We're done with that this year, Steph.
Delivery. A swing. A bouncing ball.
All right, go Kenny. Go Kenny. Go Kenny. Confuse them. Yeah. They don't know where they're going. Oh, that was a terrible throw, and Stephanie's safe. There's no one covering third. They're running over their pitcher over and over again. That's like the third time they've just trucked Wing Quan this game. It's got to be. I mean, eventually, it's got to take a toll on his arm just getting run over by his catcher, his third baseman over and over again.
I'm gonna hit
All right, Pete. This is our inning. All right. Still nobody out. The bottom of the order came through. It's time for you to do the same, Pete. All right. Good cut. Good cut. We're swinging hard here, Pete. We want to put this game out of reach with one swing of the bat, whether it's you or anyone coming up after you. If you get walked, we set up a potential grand slam for Kesha or Pablo.
Here's the motion and the pitch. Eyeball 2.
Good eye, Pete. That's a tough one to lay off. I know how badly you want to hit a home run to opposite field right now. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
From the windup and the pitch. Swing.
All right. Big cut from Pete. 2-2. Let's go. That's hit well, but to the deepest part of the park, but it's going to get down. Let's go. Pete, get to second. If they're going to get anyone, it's going to be Steph at third. Oh, no, Pete, you got to go back. All right, Steph's going to save Pete by making them throw home, and everybody's safe. We got runners at second and third. 2-run lead. Still nobody out. The Wombats are putting it together just as we thought we could. All right, Kesha, let's keep it going here, girl.
From the stretch and the offering.
Let that one go. If we get a Pablo grand slam, the chat will go absolutely crazy. So a walk with you, Kesha, is fine. Make him throw you a pitch.
The windup and the delivery. Ball 2.
There we go, Kesha. Can Steph hit it over the fence? She might have some power. See, so far she hasn't had any great, powerful hits. I feel like I've tried mostly line drives with her because I don't think she's a huge power hitter. But maybe she's got home run pop. Like if she really gets a hold of one. But let's see what Kesha's got here.
Takes the stretch, the pitch.
Oh, just missed Kesha. All right. That's okay. You're just here to pitch today, Kesha. We'll let Pablo give you some extra run support here.
We all know he's out.
Come on, Pablo. Time to crank one here.
From the stretch and the delivery. The swing.
Oh, all right. That's a fair pitch. Wing Quan has used a lot of crazy pitches, and he's nearly got 50 pitches thrown.
And delivered. Swing. Chopper to third.
Go, Steph. There you go.
Send him running.
Get back, Steph. Please. Go, Steph. Go, Pete. Go, Pablo. Go, Pete. Go back, Pete. All right. Hey, that's some good base running Wombats. This is why we practice. We worked on that. I made them run bases for, I think, 12 hours after practice last night. I think 12 hours of base running. So they practiced a lot. So good to see that it's paying off here in the very next game.
And the pitch. The swing. Pop fly.
Go, Pete. Go, Pete. Pablo, go if they throw it home. Now go back, because you're not that fast. All right, Wombats. We are figuring it out. This is exactly what we needed if we're going to make the playoffs. We need to keep this inning going. Let's not leave it close. We are a few good innings away here from a very big win. Come on, Amir.
Takes the stretch and the throw.
That's not your pitch. It is a strike, though, apparently.
Runners
All
on
right.
first and second. One out. Now pitching, Serena
Yeah, there we go.
Dimitri.
We've chased Wing Quan. He can't go forever.
Especially on the second Sunday of months beginning with the letter J.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. High ball one.
All right. Make her find the zone against you, Amir. You're rather small, so she might not be able to.
Motion, fires.
She was able to, but Amir is able to lift it high and far and out of here for his first career home run. Driving home Pablo and his big brother Ahmed. Mom and Dad taking a picture of both of them rounding the bases together. The whole family celebrates. Everybody loves it. The chat loves it. Amir has been close. He's hit a few foul balls just to the wrong side of the foul pole. And finally, his first career home run. And the Giants are falling apart here. Wing Quan, once he started running out of juice, we chased him from the game. And now the Wombats are celebrating. The Wombats fans are loving it. All right, Angela.
Pressure's on.
Base is clear for you. Just do what you got to do.
I'm gonna smack this one.
Swing big. We don't really care what happens now. We're ready to get back to Kesha if you don't hit a home run.
Right one.
Should have let that one go.
And we got quick pitching Kesha Phillips on the mound with a full juice box ready to go for 6 more outs.
Throws it.
I think we're in a good position here.
Foul territory. 1 out.
We will use that screaming line drive next inning. We're not going to go home with it.
Sliced it. 0-2.
But if it, which it looks like we're not going to need it, we'll hopefully let Kenny use it.
Takes her stretch. Pitch on the way. Foul. And the count is 0-2.
All right. Let's go, Angela. Show them what you got.
Here's the windup. And delivers. Along the fly.
Oh, that's hit really well, Angela. And their outfield is running in, which seems like the wrong direction. And it doesn't matter because Angela has left the yard as well. We got back-to-back jacks for the Wombats, putting up double digits on the Giants. Sorry, Angela, you're a little slow. We're just going to skip your home run trot here, girl. The chat loves it. We all love it. We don't mean to rush you along, but, you know.
The offering. Swing. Pop fly.
All right, Dimitri going for back-to-back-to-back, but he's a little under it. He's already got a couple homers this game, but apparently they're just going to let that one bounce and then dive on it.
The wheels fell off.
Dimitri falls down, so he doesn't have a triple, but he does have a nice double to add to his stats and his slugging percentage.
Pretty fast.
His MVP campaign is still going strong. And now Kenny's up.
Right over the center.
Yeah, give him one right over the center, because guess what we're about to do? We're about to pull out that screaming line drive. Let's go, Kenny.
Ready now. The delivery. Strike
Oh,
one.
all right.
Not even close to that one.
They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Let's go, Kenny. Get a good pitch here, kid.
Into the motion. The delivery.
There you go.
It's a screaming line drive.
Kenny cranks one off the center field wall.
God, let me tell ya.
Dimitri falls down rounding third. Kenny is safe at second. They're going to throw it,
Going for 2 bases.
and they aren't going to be able to get Dimitri. Kenny's got himself an RBI double.
They're on their way.
There you go, Kenny Kawaguchi. He earned that power up a few innings ago. Now he gets to make use of it. Let's swing for the fences with Steph. Let's square her up and see how much pop she's got. The crowd wants to know, Steph. Chat is asking, do you have a power swing? Can you leave the yard? She's 2 for 2 today. If she was going to leave the yard, this seems like a good day to do it. But I'm also maybe chasing some pitches that I could let go. That's fine, though. Let's go, Steph. All right.
See you next time around, kid.
That's all right. We'll figure you out, Steph. I'm still figuring out Stephanie's swing, I think. Maybe I've got it a little more down with some of these other kids. Let's go, PD.
Into the motion, the delivery, swinging.
It's home run or bust here, Pete. So just
Ryan Vanderhook.
He likes to eat. Left-handed.
so we've chased Serena DeMonte after only 14 pitches. Let's see if they just bring this guy in and throw like a bunch of crazy pitches.
A swing.
They sometimes do that.
And the count is 0-3.
Let's go, Pete.
The windup and delivers. Ball one.
That looked closer than where that circle was. You got to work on your eye there, Pete.
From the windup, 1-2 pitch. Swinging.
All right, that's okay. That's all right, Pete. 3 for 3 is a pretty good day. We're gonna go back to Kesha on the mound. Let's get this W, girl. She's got a juice box. She's pretty full on juice already, though. We're just going right after him, getting some practice for Kesha. Now that it's not such a tight game, you know, some pressure's off. Let's see what she can really do now that she's got a little space to work, some room to breathe. Let's see if we got this slow ball for the strikeout, just like we think we do. There it is. See you later, Linda. All right. So Kesha's got 6 strikeouts so far. We're going to be going for the Ks with Kesha for the rest of this game. Obviously, we have been already the entire time, but we're going to hope that we can add to it. And you can see if you've watched us pitch with Angela a bunch, like there's a lot less thinking going on when we got Kesha on the mound. Like I don't have to sit there and think like, what pitch are we throwing? You know, whatever. It's mostly just like, where does Kesha want to blow this fastball by him? And you just got to change that up enough. Every once in a while, you come hit him with a slow ball. It's a very smooth and simple process, and I really do think I could get used to some Kesha Phillips on the mound.
That was so fast, you could barely see it.
2 outs. From the stretch, rose it.
There you go, Kesha.
And the count is 0-2.
Do we go slow ball to strike her out, or do you want high heat? Those are your strikeout pitches you have set up. You want the high heat. All right.
And the throw. The wing.
There it is, Kesha. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Strikeout number 7. I mean, she's giving Angela a run for her money here. We've got several potential aces on this squad. Like in a playoff series, we can throw 3 different pitchers, I think, and be pretty comfortable with them if we needed to. 3 or 4. There you go, Kesha. Helping yourself out a little bit at the plate as well, keeping your batting average up. You know, giving the kids a show, those fans. You know, lots of Kesha Phillips jerseys out there in the bleachers. Some little kids coming out to watch their hero. They want to see her get on base as well as strike out every kid on the Giants. All right, Pablo. What they really want, though, is a Pablo home run.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swinging. Belted it.
That's towards the line, just off the top of the fence. But I like opening up with our power hitters because those lines are just so shallow. Like if you can drive it there, that's the shortest part of the park if you're trying to go yard, which we'd like to do a lot.
I gotta see that one again.
All right, Ahmed. Get yourself some RBIs. We don't have like anyone near the league lead in home runs so far, so it would be kind of nice to just crank a few.
A swing. Popped it up.
That should get down, right? Nope.
And she goes down.
Pablo, you have to go back. Never mind.
And the runner tagged.
Pablo, that's not what I meant. Pablo.
And that's
All right. That's all right. That's all right. It's fine. Another 12 hours of base running coming up after practice on our next off day, but for now, we're not going to worry about it. We're winning by enough that I'm not even going to yell at the kids right now.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing.
Oh, Amir.
Drive.
To the deepest part of the park, unfortunately. But Amir has found a bit of that oppo power in his swing all season, so we'll take that as a good sign for the games going forward. We're going to need these bats to stay alive like this for at least 3 or 4 more games.
Bunch of marsupials.
Wing Quan steps up to bat.
All right, Kesha, 3 more outs. Let's use your juice box. No point in saving it. You got juice boxes. That's right, we got props. I'm a prop comic now. Let's go, Kesha.
She is ready. The pitch. A swing. Back towards the
Pablo.
outfield.
Rob a home run, Pablo.
And
Pablo.
Having a rough time with it.
Pablo.
The singer is
Why?
third.
Why did Stephanie have to run to the outfield for you,
Over to
Pablo?
second. He's
We
out
got
of
the
it.
out, so I'm not mad.
Joel
But
has
why-
the ball. Steps up to
Why
bat.
are you so bad at left
This young
field?
hitter can get the job done.
I know Pablo is a certified problem in left field right now.
Here's the pitch.
We have to figure it out because Angela is a certified problem anywhere in the field besides pitcher. And so, like, when Angela's on the mound, we can, again, just throw Kesha out there, and Kenny and Pete, and we're just fine.
He's got it. He throws the ball to
Pete,
first.
absolutely brilliant in center field. That's the thing. Ideally, Pete would just cover the entire outfield, but Pablo, unfortunately, just keeps going for balls, and it's not gone well.
This young batter means business.
But yeah, no, we got to figure something out.
Here's the motion. Fire. Swing. Strike one.
He was in there like swimming.
Turned on the heat.
The thing about like Amir and Ahmed Khan too is they are not super fast either.
From the
Maybe
lineup
Dimitri
and
could play left field, and we could
delivers.
just do a nice like Dimitri Pablo swap at left and third.
Was a showman here.
That could definitely work.
Coming next. I bet you a soda.
Go team.
Ready
Kesha wants a
now,
big
and
freeze.
go.
Perhaps it would help if
And there it is. Kesha with her 8th strikeout of the game. And I believe that should do it. Yep.
And the Wombats take
The
it
mighty Wombats
11-2.
win it
Boy, I'm
11-2.
excited. What a game. Tonight at the victory party, it's rumored that Ahmed and some of his cousins are going to bring out their instruments and rock out. Despite that, the party should be a lot of fun.
Until next time.
Vinny the
Sunny
Gooch
day.
says Ahmed's playing at the victory party. I mean, I assume Amir and Ahmed are both breaking out the instruments. Oh, and the All-Stars take a loss. That is huge. The All-Stars are the team that we are fighting for a playoff spot with, basically, right now. So we have just put ourselves 2 games clear. And that's what we were hoping for. So we have now got the Sox, the Hornets, and then the All-Stars themselves. And if we go back to the league standings, Sox and Hornets are each 4 and 6. The All-Stars now 5 and 5. Really, that game is massive in separating us out for the remainder of the season here. We're going to try giving Dimitri a game in left. And I think we just go with Kesha on the mound again and see how her arm holds up. Actually, let's go back to Angela. Just because we won't make Kesha throw 2 games in a row, you know. And then we can do that. All right. There we go. Let's get after it, boys and girls. Another big game here. Yeah, Dimitri's so good at third base. Like, I don't want to move him if I don't have to. Ideally, he would just hold down that hot corner. And Pablo, if he can't catch in left field, why would I assume that he can catch at third base? So,
The mighty Wombat.
The starting pitcher today is
All right.
Angela Del Vecchio.
Like
we
a
got our
brother
girl,
Thomas,
our
Sugar
ace,
Pop has a pretty
our
strong
strikeout league
spitball,
leader,
especially on
Angela
big
Del
and moving
Vecchio, taking the
balls.
mound.
Watch out for Whitney Singh steps up to
Now, she does not have a heater, unfortunately, so you can't just rely on that the entire game, but she has both hook pitches
Good time to
and a
pinch
slow
him with
ball.
a hook for a crazy pitch.
ready now. He delivers. Strike.
There we go. And we do have Kesha who could come in relief. We got Kenny who can come in relief, Pablo as well. There's a lot of very good pitching on this team.
Hung on. A bouncing ball. Got it.
Ahmed over to his brother. Nice easy out number 1.
Olga Tollefson steps up to bat. Takes her
All right.
stretch and the offering. Strike 1.
There we go, Angela.
Good move. Throw a slow
Angela's
ball.
got her slow ball working so far today.
Swing early every time.
She kicks. Here's the pitch. Swing. And popped up. Ready now.
Why is Pete? I was hoping to control Pete with that one, but I was controlling Ahmed. Oh, she's going. Get her, Ahmed. Gun her down. All right. Trying to get sneaky on us. I don't think so.
She is ready and
That one's cranked.
Ooh.
That's the problem with those slow balls. I mean, I know Kesha gave up a few homers too, but it just for some reason feels worse giving up a home run when you're relying on a slow ball compared to a heater. And that kid cranks it 400 feet, and the Wombats are going to have to come from behind if they're going to win this one. Here when we thought we were in such a good position for the playoffs. And if we win this one, we are. But if we lose, we're right back where we were at the beginning of the stream. Just one game ahead, most likely. All right, Angela. You got your left hook. Let's go with that.
And the offering.
There we go.
2 out.
Can't get a touchdown.
The wind
All
up
right,
and
she
the
wants a
throw.
slow ball.
The wing.
There we go.
Another strike. Low ball down the middle.
All right, now do we go with the right hook? All right, she's showing her all 3 pitches here.
And the count is 0-2. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
There's a big strikeout for Angela. Bouncing right back after giving up a home run to get herself out of the inning. That's what good pitchers do. She knows it's just one pitch. We got plenty of good bats in our lineup. We're going to go get it back. Let's go, Petey. Power hitting Pete. Oppo power Pete. Let's go.
She delivers.
Not quite.
That's a foul. 0-1.
Let's go, Petey.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. That was ball
Good eye,
one.
Pete. Good eye.
Count is 1-1.
Anyway, on here, kid, especially with your speed, we'll play a little small ball if they want to throw us some balls here.
And the delivery. A swing. Another
All right,
strike.
little out in front of that slow ball.
Second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
Let's just ground this one somewhere, Pete. You can beat it out.
Target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. The wing.
All right, staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Let's go, Petey.
She kicks. The 1-2 pitch. Swing. Foul
All right,
ball.
all right,
And
Pete.
The count is 1-2.
Make Tiffany Bosworth use up her juice. Let's go, Pete.
Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch. Third strike.
Oh, no, she painted the corner. All right, Pete. That's not your fault. That one's not your fault.
Kesha Phillips, turn it back.
All right, Kesha, you started the season off real hot. Let's get back to it, girl. Crank a home run here and tie this game.
Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate.
That would have worked,
Field.
but just foul.
Foul ball.
Just foul, too. Like, she cranked that one on a line. But,
Here's the motion.
not
Here's the
quite.
pitch. Foul
Just
ball.
misses that one. Fouled back.
A wing.
All right, Kesha. Come on, girl.
Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swinging.
That one's hit pretty well, but to the deepest part of the park
And it's an out.
and right at the outfield.
Pablo Sanchez stepped in.
Nobody can power hit like the weapons when pitchers hit.
All right, Pablo. You got a solo shot in that bat somewhere. Find that foul line. Just find the right side of it this time.
And delivered. A swing.
Or little doinker up the middle.
Little blooper.
Beat it out, Pablo. There you go. All right. All right. Base runner for Ahmed. He's got home run power. Let's see if he can find it today. All right, Ahmed, smack this one. Let's go
The
here.
windup and the pitch. Swung on.
Oh, Ahmed, you weren't kidding, Ahmed. You were going to smack that one. Ahmed Khan, ladies and gentlemen, giving the mighty Wombats the lead. From down one to up one, this team proven to be a real force, showing why they belong in the BBL playoffs. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, if we win the BBL playoffs, we get to represent the Backyard Baseball League in the equivalent of the Little League World Series. We got the entire Super Nation tournament and then the Grand Championship of the Universe, I believe, because that's how locations work. It goes backyard, city level, entire nation, and then entire universe. Those are like the 4 sizes of populations that humans live in. So, yeah. Actually, no. Stay closed off, Amir. We've had some good
Ready now. And
good
pitch.
results with you in your natural stance. It's Stephanie
Not even
that
close to that
is the
one.
only one who's given us problems. And like really, I like the idea of our power hitters trying to find one of the foul lines or the other. Just like that, Amir, stay fair. Just like that. That ball is so far gone. That one might have been gone anywhere in the park.
Just
But
don't make hitters.
Amir is finding that Oppo power swing, taking that one 387 feet, doubling the Wombats lead here. Amir and Ahmed, that's back-to-back home runs for the brothers, right? Back-to-back homers for the Con Bros. Parents celebrating, chasing down those balls, put those over the fireplace right there. Back-to-back home runs for the first time in the brothers' career. The Chad is absolutely loving it. And the Wombats in the bottom of the first inning are showing Angela that she's got a little bit of support out there on the mound. Let's see if she can add to it herself here.
Here's the windup and the pitch. A swing.
Now, Tiffany Bosworth, I'm pretty sure, pitched against us last time we played the Sox. And I'm pretty sure we chased her like early in the game. And then they brought her back in. And then we got more hits against her and chased her again. And then later they brought her back in again and we got one more hit against her and then chased her for a third time. We definitely did that to someone, and I think it was Tiffany Bosworth. So it's a bold strategy that they've tried to start her on the mound against us again. But yeah, I think we're gonna hope for a similar result here. Oh, and Angela's got her first strikeout, already earned herself a juice box. She wants a right hook.
Pitch on the way. A swing. Strike one.
There we go. Left hook this time.
The swing. Hit hard.
Where's that hit?
He's got it. Fires
All right.
across the
Oh,
first, and
he's going second, Amir.
to throw to second.
Gun him out. There we go.
Way to go.
All right, we tried to get crafty and throw him out at first, but he was too fast, and then he thought he was faster than he actually was. So
She delivers.
we ended up with a 1,000 IQ play there by Petey Wheeler.
One out. Here's the windup. The pitch.
All right, Angela,
Swing.
see what you got, girl. See if you can get another strikeout here.
In my book,
Get this right hook. No? Slow ball?
good pitching.
0-2.
All right. See if you get her to chase or maybe paint the corner.
The swing.
right.
And a foul.
She fouls it off.
And the count is 0-2.
Set her up with a heater right at her face. Just do it, Angela.
Fire. That was a ball.
All right,
And the
now
count is 1-2.
that she's scared, doesn't know what's coming next, now we hit her with the slow ball low.
She is
Low
ready.
and slow for the
1-2
strikeout.
pitch. Swung on.
There it is. That's why you throw at her face, Angela. You shook me off, but like, trust me. Sometimes when you're in Little League, you just have to throw the ball directly at the opposing batter's head. And then it sets up a good slow ball that you can strike him out with.
And the pitch. Swing.
Trying to drop a bunt down on Pablo and Angela. Not having any of that.
Throw to first.
He may not be able to field fly balls, but he can field bunts.
See that play again.
Pablo may be our catcher going forward. We don't know. This seems like a good place for him.
Something for the team.
All right, Dimitri. Hottest hitter in the BBL.
Based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative
Opening
strengths
up
and weaknesses of the
with his
opponent.
mismatched socks, swinging for power, but not on that pitch.
One. No out.
That's a heck of a pitch there, Tiffany Bosworth. I see you've been working on things since the last game we played you.
From the windup and the pitch. Swinging.
All right, all right.
0-2.
It's okay, Dimitri. Square up on this one. See what you got here, kid.
Into the motion and the offering. A swing. A long drive.
That's hit well, but not well enough.
He's out of there.
It's all right, Dimitri. With 2 strikes, we'll take that all day. That's a good, powerful hit. You're not going to strike out, not going down easy or anything like that. Come
From
on,
the
Kenny.
windup and the offering. A
There you go,
bouncy
Kenny.
ball.
That was a slow
Good little hit, Kenny.
scrambler.
Beat that out.
Safe on
There we
first
go.
base.
Kenny is safe. We got Stephanie coming up.
Bubbles knows everything about about baseball.
Let's just get on for the top of the order here, Steph. Get you and Kenny on and see if Pete can crank one.
Target goes up, throws it. Ball one.
Good eye, good eye.
1 out.
Run or two this inning would be big,
Target
Steph.
goes up, and the pitch. The wing.
Just let them know that we mean business right away here. Get back, Kenny.
And
All right,
runner
good
back.
running, Kenny. Good base running.
Wheeler steps in.
All right, 2 outs, Pete. We know you got home run power if you really connect. But you do tend to just close your eyes and swing really hard. So we'll just see what happens.
The delivery.
Now that one, now that one.
Low ball 1. Runner on first. 2 out.
All right, Petey.
Here's the windup and the pitch. The
All right. Fouls it off. Let's go, Pete.
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up.
And right at the second baseman. All right, that's all right. We're hitting the ball. We're not striking out. We're not giving her any juice boxes, any of those power pitches. We'll take that. We got our ace on the mound.
From the stretch.
Angela's not gonna let anything bad happen to this lead.
Lifter the left hook.
I used to have quite a left hook myself.
Coming with a right hook now.
That was before the war.
Vinny, what are you talking about? What's war?
I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool.
With nobody out. She kicked.
Vinny
and
talking
up
about
late.
how he had a good right hook before the war.
Hit hard.
Way to go, kid.
All right, Pete, you can throw her out. You can throw her out. She's real slow. Good throw, Pete. Good throw, Pete. Not everyone can make that throw from center field to first base, but Petey Wheeler, we trust him with that.
Steps up to bat.
All right, Angela.
From the windup and the throw. Swung on. It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul ball.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it
Takes
would
her
help
stretch,
if you had
cuts
your
to the
eyes
plate.
open.
Swung on.
There we go. All right.
Strong
2
back.
strikes now. You can really pick out whatever you want, Angela.
Wanted to get anything off of.
Another left hook.
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
She says it's a guaranteed strike. We're not going to make a liar out of Angela Del Vecchio,
Foul.
but it's a foul. Okay. All right. Do we go with the slow ball, high heat, right hook? All right.
The windup. The delivery.
He thinks it's going to hit him in the knee, but he actually strikes out because that's a beautiful right hook from Angela Del Vecchio. And we should be out of the 3rd inning. No, never mind. 2 outs. Sorry. I was not paying attention.
Takes her stretch. The delivery.
All right. One more, Angela.
A bouncing ball.
Oh.
Takes the dive. That's not gonna do
Little
it.
mistake by Angela, and Pablo fires it off of Amir's glove. Oh, and somehow she's going to second. I don't know why she's doing that, but she should have been out in the first place. So we'll take it. She knew she didn't deserve to be on base. And now we're out of the 3rd inning.
Flash can really swing that lumber. Just hear her name makes pitchers sweat.
Baseball been very good to me.
All right, Kesha, crank one here. Let's go. She's in a good mood. She's ready. All right, little high there. Swung over that one, Kesha. You got this.
The windup. The pitch. The swing. Looped up.
That was easy money for the
All right. Their second baseman's got those all day. We've hit 3 in a row to him, and he has not missed any of them. All right, Pablo.
She is ready. The delivery. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your
All right, come on, Pablo. There you go, Pablo. Good speed, kid. All right, Ahmed. Homer already today. Let's see if he's got another one in him. The Con Bros are on today. And Ahmed keeps it up. He goes yard again. Get Pablo on base and let Ahmed drive him home. That's the recipe for the Wombats today. The second time Ahmed has gone deep. Let's see if can Amir go back-to-back with his big brother for the second time in one game? It would be a legendary family moment for the Con family.
And they stretched out another
Ahmed is taking over as the new king. He wasn't hitting too many home runs in the early part of this season, but he has really found his swing here lately. And his brother has followed suit, really stepping up his home run power pretty much at the same time his big brother did. And we chase Tiffany Bosworth for Paco Kaufman. See what Amir can do.
And the delivery. That was a ball.
Good eye, Amir.
He's set. The delivery.
Oh, Amir. Did he do it again?
Dog will hunt.
He did it again! A legendary moment for Ahmed and Amir Khan. They go brotherly back-to-back home runs twice in one game. And the chat absolutely loves that, Amir. Just going yard twice in one game with your big bro. It's a moment these kids are going to remember forever, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the king and then we've got the heir to the throne in Ahmed and Amir, just back-to-back in the order. And that's why they're back-to-back in the order. They have been all season, specifically for moments like this, where Amir can see big bro doing what he does and do the exact same thing.
I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
All right, Angela. You've got plenty to work with now on the mound. You can just swing for the fences here. And yeah, she's not going to beat that one out. He could take all the time he wants. All right. Let's see what you got, Dimitri. Ahmed's pushing for your MVP crown here. See what you got. You got to stay in the race, Dimitri. I think you do still have more home runs than Ahmed, but he's definitely catching up fast.
The target goes up and delivered. That was ball one, and the count is 1-1. The stretch and the throw. Swing.
Ooh, cranks that one, but foul. That is a hard hit ball from Dimitri. He's swinging hard this season. He's just swinging for the fences every time.
He winds, and the offering, swing. A blooper in foul territory.
Glad that one was foul. Can be able to take another cut here.
Here's the windup, the 1-2 pitch. That's a
Good job, Dimitri, staying alive, protecting that zone.
The stretch, the 1-2 pitch. And drove one deep.
There you go, Dimitri. Hey, there you go, kid. Put that to the gap. They aren't going to call it. They run into each other. That's exactly what you want. That is Little League Baseball right there. All right, Kenny, see what you got now. Keep this inning going. We're letting Kenny hit for power. They brought everybody in. Oh, and Kenny doinks it right off of the kid's head and keeps the inning alive. That is an absolutely beautiful hit from Kenny Kawaguchi. That I think is probably about as much power as he's got. And whoever is their center fielder just gets absolutely flattened. All right, Steph. See if you got any power in that bat. All right, Steph. Just got to get your timing right here, kid. You got to be able to hit it pretty hard if you make good contact, right? Maybe not. 2 outs, everybody's running, and they're running into each other, and the inning is going to stay alive. I mean, do we send Dimitri? No. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it because we have a grand slam potential on the line with Petey Boy. All right, we're going to try go opposite field for power, Pete. Not that one. That's not your pitch. That's okay. That's not your pitch. The people want a Pete Wheeler grand slam.
He winds and the throw.
That's not your pitch either. That's 2 pretty good strikes, though. Paco Kaufman knows what he's doing, but Pete knows better. Come on, Pete. Not that one. Good eye, Pete.
He's set. Cuts to the plate. High and outside.
He painted the corner with
All
that
right.
one.
2-2.
Good eye, Pete. One big swing of the bat here, kid.
He comes
Pete.
Along the fly.
Pete.
It's
Petey Wheeler! Just barely, but he does it.
Run,
It's a grand slam for Pete Wheeler. The first grand slam of the season for the mighty Wombats. You gotta love it.
and they've scratched out
You
another
gotta
run.
absolutely love it.
These kids are on their way.
And they
The
give up
fans
another
going
run.
absolutely crazy. Pete Wheeler adding 4 RBIs to his total with a 328-foot blast. And yeah, folks, the mighty Wombats are finding their midseason form in this playoff push.
Now
It really does
all
feel
that tall of
like this team is getting hot at the right time this season. Kesha 0 for 2 today. The rest of the team is carrying her weight though.
swing.
She's just going to crank this one
Grounder to short.
right at the shortstop who's playing in the outfield and still doesn't have enough time to react. It's okay, Kesha. You don't need to risk anything on the base paths. Let's just see
Pablo steps
what Pablo's got in him.
She kicks. Comes to the plate. A swing.
I
Strike
think,
one.
honestly, I think we're going to bring Kesha in to pitch as well.
2 out.
Because I don't want to mess around with Angela's slow ball. I think we're just going to blow fastballs by with Kesha. Oh, Pablo? Oh, yeah. We're bringing in a lot of people to pitch. Honestly, everybody's pitching. Everybody's getting an inning. We don't necessarily have that many games left of the season. And so we got Dimitri an inning earlier.
And delivers.
I think every kid on the team should get to pitch an inning before the season is done. And this game is probably the game to do it. So we got the Pablo Sanchez home run that the people wanted.
That's it for the
Now
third
we're ready to
inning.
go.
The Wombats
A big
winning.
third inning.
Up by 11.
We are 9 outs away from another big win. Yeah, we got the Combros who can get into the game. And let's get Amir on the mound. Start this off.
Amir Khan now up on the mound and ready. The windup and the throw.
And we're just quick pitching everybody here. Go right at him, Amir. You got plenty of runs to work with. No real worries. Oh, you have no left hook.
Here's the windup.
You got a right
And the
hook, though.
offering. Swing.
There you go, Amir. All right, what's your strikeout pitch? You got a slow ball? You want to throw it? All right, he wants to throw the slow ball. And he got the strikeout. There we go. 3 pitches, 1 strikeout. And Amir, yes, Amir did get a strikeout. He's very excited.
Frankie Holly steps up to bat.
All right, he wants to throw a heater.
Cuts to the plate. Strike one.
And yeah, that kid's got no idea what's coming. Amir has got it on the mound, apparently.
He's set.
Slow ball to the same spot now. Yeah, kid's got no clue. Kid's got no clue. All right,
A sneaky slow ball.
now we come right back with the heat.
And the count is 0-2. From the windup, pitch on the way. Swinging.
Oh, Amir is just absolutely dealing. He's dealing out there.
Amy Bostwick steps.
All right, started with a slow ball.
Throw. The swing. Along the floor.
Pete,
Runs over.
Pete.
And
Pete. Okay,
throws it to first.
feel like you let Amir down a little bit there, Pete. He was having a heck of an inning, and then I don't know what that throw was.
On
Oh,
to second.
but apparently,
Throw to first base. Sing.
oh, all right. I thought she was gonna do that thing again where she just takes off for no reason and gives us a free out, but no. All right,
Here's the windup.
Amir, one more out, kid. You're dealing. One more strikeout, or a fly ball to Kesha. All right, Kesha. Oh my God.
She goes after it. Over to second. Sing.
Let's go, Pink.
I mean, that was probably a little bit better effort than Pablo, right? I mean, longtime fans rate Kesha's outfielding performance there compared to Pablo.
Into the motion and delivers. Swung on.
All right, Amir, you hung that pitch. You're kind of lucky she missed that one. Yeah, blow a heater by her
And
here.
delivers. Strike
There we go.
two.
All right.
Fast and furious heat.
One more right hook. should get us out of this inning, Amir. Come on, kid.
Runners on first and second, 2 out. The stretch and delivered. Swing.
There it is. Amir strikes out the side, gives up a couple base runners, but no damage done. And he's got an inning. Let's see. He's up as the pitcher. He's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. We're just going to quickly do that. So Ahmed knows he's pitching next inning.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. A swing.
Amir.
Long
Amir.
drive.
Oh, not quite. Not quite. The third straight Oppo blast. I thought off the bat that was pretty good.
You guys in the outfield better move.
Yeah. Compared to Pablo, the fans are saying Kesha looks a little bit better, but still not great.
She kicks. And the pitch. A swing. Strike 1.
All right, Angela, let's see what you got here, kid.
Target goes up. Throws it. Swing. That was a ball. And the
Yeah.
count is 1-1. She's set. Here's the pitch.
Good eye, Angela.
Ball 2.
Good eye.
The count is 2-1.
All right, we want home runs, though, Angela. We don't really want walks, so anything close, we're just swinging hard.
Pitch. Foul. 2-2. Swing.
All right, here we go, kid. Here we go.
From the windup, the delivery. And down she goes.
See you next
All right,
time
that's all
around.
right, Angela.
No way that's gonna happen again.
Yeah, you tell him. Keep your head up. Focus on the next at bat.
I've scouted out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swing.
Oh, Dimitri, is that enough? It's high, but it's to deep part of center field. And the kid drops it. So Dimitri is going to be up at second base. And
that's a double.
they throw it out of play,
Kids,
which means I think
I gotta see
Dimitri's
that one.
coming home.
Ball's out of play. All runners advance.
Yep, Dimitri's coming home. I think he's only going to get credit for a triple there, but maybe it's a home run.
He scores.
In any case, he's got a run scored, and Kenny Kawaguchi is up.
Here I go.
I'm almost tempted to see if Kenny's got the speed to bunt for a hit. Like, just so that we know if he does or not. Like, let's see what happens if he lays down a bunt.
A little doink.
Go, Kenny. Go, Kenny. Yeah, not quite. He's close. Like, he's got speed. He's one of the fastest kids on the team. But he doesn't quite have that bunt for a hit speed, I don't think.
And the fourth inning's over.
But that's okay. This is when we experiment, right?
This young batter
All right,
is
Amir
left
struck
hook
out the
right.
side, Ahmed. Are you going to let him show you up? That's the question.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken ladder, you know.
Oh, geez. He's got no right hook, but he's got a left
Pitch on the
hook.
way. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Ahmed over to his brother, and there is the out.
Got him out. Tiffany Bud. He's set. Fire.
Ahmed with the heater,
Hit hard.
right at Amir. And Amir helping his big bro out with a nice catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Ahmed. His inning is going about as well as his brother's did. I think we're going to bring in Stephanie Morgan for the 6th. She can pitch a little bit. And she has not had an inning yet. This would be a perfect time to give her one.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
He's ready now.
Coming with the inside heater for strike 2. All right, we want an Ahmed strikeout. The only question is which pitch does he have the command with? He's got the command with the elevator pitch. And there's the strikeout. Ahmed adds a K to his season-long stats. A nice shutout inning. Stephanie, we're just swinging for the fences with everybody here. Let's go, Steph. You're getting the mound next inning, so if you get out, no worries about that. Let's call the timeout right away, just so Stephanie knows. Stephanie, start warming up. Ahmed, we're going to see if you can play short. All right. Let's go, Pete. Crank a home run here, kid.
Takes her stretch. Cuts to the plate. The swing. Back for
There we go, Pete. Right on cue. He is absolutely one of the best players in the league, ladies and gentlemen, Petey Wheeler. I don't know exactly how many homers he has on the season. We'll take a look after this game, but he's got that high batting average. He's fast, and he can hit for power when we need him to. He can do it all. If he could just catch more reliably in center field, he'd be like the perfect player, but I mean, he can't do literally everything, but he covers more ground than anybody else, and he catches like roughly as well as anyone else. Like, he hasn't as many errors as Pablo and Kesha, but he gets to way more balls, so you know, like, you don't get an error if you can't reach it in the first place.
Into the windup. Throws it. The swing. A bouncing ball.
All right, there you go, Kesha.
I'm running.
It's all right. It's good contact. Hey, there you go. Little infield hit. All right, Pablo, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a homer. What does he got in him here?
The windup and the throw. A swing. Foul.
All right. Swings hard, fouls it off. Let's go, Pablo.
Here's the motion and the offering. Strike 2. Runner on.
All right,
first,
Pablo.
one
Let's
out.
go, kid. One big cut.
She's set and the offering.
Not that one. Not that one.
Swing. Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch.
Pablo? Pablo? He's done it again, ladies and gentlemen, into the tops of the trees, out behind left field. It is a vintage Pablo Sanchez game. 4 for 4, 2 home runs. He doesn't want me to talk Pete up too much, because I was almost going to make the case that, like, Pete might be better than Pablo overall as a player. But he wants to remind us why he is the one that everyone remembers as the GOAT. Yeah, this game, everyone is absolutely on. Like, I was really hoping that this would be the case, because there's been a few games where just no matter what we do, we can't seem to score a run. And if we had a stretch of those games at this point in the season, we were, like, actually in real danger of missing the playoffs. But at this point, I would say it's looking real good for the mighty Wombats to make the playoffs. Yeah. If the team keeps playing like this, we could challenge for the entire grand championship of the universe, or whatever it's called.
Takes her stretch. The delivery.
Oh, and Amir just keeps ripping the ball. Let's see if he gets another RBI. If Ahmed can round third with a little speed. That kid's got no arm in center field. And Ahmed is safe. All right, Angela. 0 for 3. She had a good first 3 innings on the mound, though, so we'll forgive that.
Swung on. A bouncing ball.
And yeah, I don't think she's got the speed for that one. We'll make them confused. Oh, we made them confused, and they threw it off of their pitcher's face. All right, honestly, Amir, maybe cut that out. We're up by 16 runs. They're a little embarrassed already. We don't need to make them literally throw the ball off of their own pitcher's face.
I've determined the
But it is worth it if we get more Dimitri Petrovic RBIs. Come on, Dimitri.
Now pitching. Whitney sings.
You can't
Oh no, that's going to mess up all of Dimitri's calculations. Let's see if he's done his backup calculations on their relief pitcher.
Chewing gum. I'm not sure if she can make it.
The windup. The delivery. Swung on.
Oh, he cranked that one. Oh my god, Dimitri. Did you just hit that like 900 feet directly
Runners
behind
at the
you?
corners. 1 out.
I mean, he's swinging hard today. He wants another home run here.
Here's the windup and delivered. Strike
All right,
2.
Dimitri. I know you're eager, but you gotta lay off those high pitches.
0-2.
It's tough, though. It's tough when you're swinging for the fences and they just leave one up in the zone like that.
And delivered. And
That's hit decently well, but right at the outfielder. And mercifully.
And the runner
Oh,
tagged.
Oh, I thought that was the last out. Never mind. Now it is. All right. Mercifully, the Wombats are done batting for the game, and Stephanie Morgan is going to go try and finish off the Sox.
Here's the pitch. Swing.
Ahmed getting a test at shortstop.
Throw to first
He
base.
doesn't have a super strong arm. Like, I do like him better at second base,
All good.
but he makes the play.
From the stretch. And
So that's
throw.
exactly what we wanted to see.
Swing.
And they're just absolutely giving us a scouting report on Ahmed Khan's ability at short. And so far, 2 for 2. I mean, no real challenging plays, but Stephanie Morgan has got 2 pitches, 2 outs. Oh, and she's got a heck of a command of that corkscrew pitch, so we're going to throw that.
One. That was a perfect corkscrew pitch. Very impressive.
What else does she have command of? You got a good slow-mo pitch there, Steph?
2 outs.
No? How about a zig? Oh, you got good command of a zigzag. There we go. 1 more strike, Stephanie. And this game is over. And we're going back to the corkscrew. Oh, no. We didn't get Stephanie a strikeout. I wanted everyone to get a strikeout. Maybe Stephanie will have to get another inning by the end of the season. But a dominant win for the mighty Wombats. Let's see what happens around the rest of the BBL. See what the standings look like with only 3 games left of the regular season. Oh, the All-Stars and the Bombers play each other, and the Bombers take the win, which means the Wombats are basically in the playoffs. We are 3 games ahead, 3 games left to play. We're going to go out there and we're going to clinch it next game. But first, we're going to take a little intermission. We're going to give everyone 5 minutes. I'm going to take a little break, and then we'll be back to play 1, maybe 2 more games because I want the next stream to be the playoffs for sure. So we'll maybe save ourselves with 1 little warm-up for there. But I'm just going to leave it on the screen here with some of the league leaders here. And if everyone wants to take a few minutes, as I said, I'll be back in 2 minutes, let's say. All right, we are back. And yeah, we'll take a look here at the standings. Where are the Hornets? They are really near the middle. It's pretty much the Bombers and the Wombats way out in front of this league. So let's switch things up here to make sure we got Kesha in her rightful spot on the mound here. Yeah, we're putting Pablo back into left field. He's been good enough there. And let's go clinch the playoffs here, mighty Wombats. We're just going right at these Red Hornets. We're going to get another game or 2 done here, and then next stream will be the playoffs.
Here comes first up bat.
All right, Pete. We've been hot today. Let's keep it going here.
Take the stretch. Here's the pitch. A swing, strike one. Hey, batter.
All right, PD, come on.
Into the motion, fires. Swing. And a foul ball.
All right, honestly, maybe it would be worth asking chat. I'll gauge some opinions as we go for the rest of this. If I play one more game today, and we have 2 games left, should I play those on the stream? Or should I just play those off stream and record them, and then like at the beginning of next stream do like a little montage of the 2 games, the final 2 games of the season? Because, I mean, if the playoffs are already clinched, it would maybe be a little bit of a boring stream, and we could just have the next stream be more exciting and be the playoffs. But if everyone wants to like see the entire season, I would definitely stream the next 2 games as well. It's really up in the air. So if people for sure want the stream, we can do that. But yeah, as I said, if anyone's got any strong opinions, let me know at any point. I'll maybe ask again near the end of the stream. But we got to see how this game goes. We have not clinched the playoffs yet. We need one more win. One more win and we are there.
She is ready. And the throw. That was ball.
Good eye, Kesha.
3-1.
Good eye. All right, let's get a base runner here, girl.
Target goes up. 3-1 pitch.
All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Really struggling out there.
3-2.
All right, Vinny. Is she really struggling? I think she's doing fine.
And the offering belted it.
Boy, sounded like she broke the bat on that one.
Just
Out of there.
warning track power today from Kesha. That's all right. That's a solid start. Pablo, 4 for 4 last game with 2 home runs. Let's see if he can stay hot going into this one.
Swing. Into the motion. She delivers. Ball 1, 2 out.
All right, good eye, Pablo. We're not too far away from the World Series kicking off again. So we got Yankees, Dodgers,
And the throw.
jerseys behind me.
Swing.
Does anyone have any major rooting interests in the World Series tonight? Let me know. But as your perfect little appetizer, your warm-up to the World Series, watching some mighty Wombats baseball. I mean, what could be better, right? What could be the better appetizer to get your palate cleansed to see if the Dodgers can clinch a World Series tonight?
Holly Franklin steps
All right.
from the line.
We got Kesha coming with the fastballs. We got to see how viable this strategy is before the playoffs, right? We know Angela can go out there and put in a very good game on the mound at any given time. But we need to know if Kesha can just go out there and just blow fastballs by kids over and over and over again.
From the windup
And that is the big test here.
That's a foul, and the count is 0-2. The stretch, cuts to the
Just
plate.
changing elevations, changing sides of the plate, but it's fastball after fastball, and they can't catch up to Kesha.
Phoebe. The windup, she delivers. The swing, pop fly, ready now.
There you go, Kesha. And she can make the plays in the field as well. See, Angela does not have the speed to get to that from the mound either. Like, that's the other nice thing about Kesha is I think she's a better fielding pitcher than Angela.
Swinging. A bouncing
Stephanie.
ball. Lays out. She's got it
Good
set.
job, Steph.
Throw to first base.
Good job, Stephanie.
That retires the side.
Oh.
I gotta see that one again. And that'll do it. We've got Ahmed on.
All right, Ahmed. Stay hot here, kid. You've been absolutely cranking the ball these last couple games.
Target goes up. Pitch on the way.
Is that another one? No, not quite.
Get on your horse.
But it is going to get through the gap. So we got extra bases for Ahmed, trying to get a big first run across the plate here. There we go. And for the people just joining in the chat, this game, if we win this game, we will clinch the playoffs. We've had a long BBL season. The kids are really finding their midseason form. We've had some dominant wins the last 2 games, which has left us 1 win away from a big clinching of the postseason.
No out.
Amir had 2 home runs last game, as did his big bro Ahmed. They went back-to-back twice in the same game. Absolutely legendary stuff. We're going to hope that they can stay hot here for 1 more.
She delivers. Strike 2.
All right, that's not your pitch, Amir. You like that outside half of the plate. You just crank anything on the outside half for a home run if you get a good swing on it. Not that one. That's too low. Far too low. Let's go, Amir.
Takes their stretch. The 2-2 pitch.
All right. That's all right, kid.
Major bopper.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Angela Del Vecchio.
All right, Angela.
I think this young
You
man
had the
gets
worst
job
game
done.
from the plate probably of anyone last game. Let's make up for it here.
And the delivery. Whoop. Slide. 0-1.
I mean, Angela's got power, but she's only hitting about 300, which
Pitch on the way.
in the MLB would be good. In the BBL, it's not as
Easy murder for
amazing.
the opposing team.
Oh, but that one's going to get down, and we got Angela chilling over there on first base. All right. 2 on for our boy, none other than Dimitri Petrovic. Near the league lead in home runs. I didn't actually check who was leading the league in home runs after that last game. We'll do it after this one. Let's go, Dimitri.
The delivery. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
All right, let's just not get doubled up, Dimitri.
He's out.
It's tough not to let him
All right,
shake
well,
you up.
you didn't get doubled up, but unfortunately Angela and Ahmed did.
Halfway through the inning
Okay,
now.
so we
One
threatened,
on.
but
Randy
no runs across in the second inning either.
and delivered.
And now the Hornets will face Kesha once again.
It was in there.
She is ready. Here's the pitch. Swing.
Oh no,
And
that's hit really well.
backing up. Better
All right.
pitcher now.
The steady diet of fastballs, at least one of their kids has figured it out. But that's okay. Hey, we were down 1-0 last game as well, and we came back just fine. We've proven that we can find hits when we need them over these last couple of games. So just keep your head up, Kesha. Just go after the next one. It'll be fine.
Amy Unger steps up to bat.
All right, Kesha. You got this. All right, he's
And the pitch.
closed off his stance, so we're just going to
A bouncing
crank some
ball.
inside pitches here.
Up with it.
Come on, Amir.
And the throw to first.
And he gets it to Kesha.
That's what I call.
And then Kesha runs over Amir on her way back to the mound, but we got the first out of the second inning.
Slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
Takes their stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Stephanie
Got it.
gets it in the air. That's our Gold Glove shortstop, Stephanie.
Kiko Adachi steps up to bat.
This girl's a scrubber. Look at that determination.
Here's the windup and the delivery.
Go to.
Whoop. Slice. 2 outs.
All right. Let's go high heater now. Change elevation on her a little bit.
Strike 2. Oh, standby. Heat.
Now, we could go with the slow ball, but honestly, with Kesha, I like to save that for the second time through the order. Like, if she just cranks fastball after fastball and can get through the order the first time. Okay, come on. Kesha. Kesha got the ball and Amir was not covering first, unfortunately. If she can get through the order, though, with not throwing anything but heater her first time through, then I feel like she's just set up so well to just K anyone I want with the slow ball. Like, anytime we get 2 strikes the second time through the order, you just hit them with a slow ball and they're gonna swing and miss. They've seen like 6 fastballs in a row.
I bet you a soda.
0-2.
My heat is so fast, it'll give you a rash.
From the stretch.
Come on, Kesha. K this girl.
The swing.
Angela, you're so slow, Angela.
And it goes foul.
All right. That's all right. One more strike, Kesha.
She's set. And the
Just closed off her stance.
She got it.
There she goes. Got the nice inside strikeout.
And that'll close up the
All right, so Kesha's through the second inning. They did get 1 run across. All right, Kenny, let's see what kind of pop you got.
Wind up, we delivered.
Oh,
Strike 1.
that I always swing way early on the crazy ball. It looks like the fireball when it leaves their hand, like it goes so fast that first like little bit that I swing like it's going to be a fireball.
Strike 2.
Swung too late.
Nobody out.
Hey there, Jacqueline in chat. How is everybody doing out there?
The stretch.
Do we have some people in their first backyard baseball stream, or is this pretty much the people who have caught the last few as well? I think that's a new name. That's why I ask. I can't remember for sure if you've been in the latest backyard baseball streams or not. But let's see what Stephanie's got here. We're still trying to figure out Stephanie and Kenny down at the bottom of the order. But even if they don't get it together, the top of our order is pretty dominant.
Target goes up. Pitch on the way.
All right. If their first baseman has to go get that, Stephanie can be safe. Come on, Steph. All right. There we go. Oh, go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. That's some classic Little League right there. Throwing it over to first base when there is literally no one within 10 feet of first base. Tossing it into the bleachers. And Stephanie Morgan is on third base, tying run 90 feet away for Petey Wheeler. Come on, Pete. Hottest hitter in the league. We'll take it. We'll take it. You're going to get there too, Pete. Yeah. Yeah, Steph. Yes. Good hustle, Stephanie. There we go. All right, so now we got Petey Boy on. We can try steal a base. See what kind of arm their catcher has. And then get Pete in scoring position for Kesha, unless he can just crank a home run on this pitch. Swings over it for the distraction. Oh no, that kid's got a cannon. Oh no. All right. Well, now we know. That's why we wanted to test it with Pete. Because if they throw out Pete Wheeler, it just means you don't steal. So we don't steal on the Hornets from now on. Ooh, and that's a tough strike too. All right. Well, at least we got that tying run across because this inning has taken a quick turn. And we're down to our last strike. It's not that pitch, though. Come on, Kesha.
Into the motion and the delivery.
All right, at least it wasn't a strikeout. And if their first baseman goes to field that, what are they going to do? Throw it to first again. There's no one there. They do, but they at least waited for her to get there this time. Coach probably had a talk with them after the last little mess up. True story. One of the funniest things that's ever happened to me in a high school baseball game, the coach of the other team, we had like one coach that was just an asshole for the other team. And his team was like messing up. I think he was calling the pitches. So he was one of those coaches who would like give his pitcher a sign of what pitch he wanted to throw. There we go, Pablo. There we go. All right. Keeps the inning alive. And this guy yells at his pitcher in the middle of a game. When I give you whatever sign, that means throw a curveball or whatever he yelled, right? Like he literally just got so angry at his team, he yelled out for everyone to hear, when I give you this sign, that means throw a curveball. And I yell to my friend who's up at bat, like so loud that everyone else can hear. I yell out, "Hey, Kyle, I think I found out one of their signs. I'll let you know when you get back into the dugout, though." And like literally this other coach, his team cracks up laughing at him. And like, he just got so mad. It was like about as angry as I've seen a coach get. Because like, if you're like an asshole of a high school baseball coach who's like screaming at kids like that, the last thing that you can possibly take is those kids actively like openly laughing at you on the field. So like, yeah, I don't know how well that went for that team after the game, but we absolutely crushed them that game. And that was one of the funniest like interactions with an opposing coach that I've ever had.
The slug is ready to show us what she's made.
All right, let's go, Kesha. Tight game here. Bottom of the third. Kesha gets a little grounder right back to the mound. One pitch, one out. Kesha Phillips. Let's go, Kesha. Two pitches. Ahmed. You had the little red circle and then you didn't stop. I was trying to get him to stop at the red circle and he just wouldn't do it. Oh man, maybe I should have had Kenny come in, but I was controlling Ahmed when it was hit. Oh, Kesha, pay attention,
She's having a
girl.
rough day out there.
All right. So we cannot let that run score, Kesha. That's not your fault that there's a runner on, but it is your job to get out of this
That was
mess.
so fast, you could barely see it.
They have a runner on second. 1 out.
All right, let's change elevation on him here.
Swung on. Ground
Oh boy,
ball.
Kenny,
That's the
Kenny,
first.
that's not where you run to, Kenny. That's not what we wanted.
Passes it over
Kenny.
first. Over to
Gunner
home.
down, Amir.
She's
Good job,
out
Amir.
there.
And Angela just rolls the ball to Dimitri, who throws it to Kesha,
Throw to home.
who guns him out at home. That's 2 outs at home. What a double play. What a double play for the mighty Wombats. That kid was fast, and I mean, we have been throwing the ball around quite a bit, but that was a risky base running decision there.
That's it for the third
And
inning.
somehow or another,
Runner on second.
Kesha has gotten out of the jam. And in the top of the 4th, we are still tied. Got a chance to take the lead on any swing of the bat. And Amir has proven he's got that pop
And
lately.
the pitch.
Oh yeah, come on, Amir. Come on, Amir. Anything on the outside of the plate. Amir is just driving lately. He has found his home run swing. His first season, for those of you who have been following the streams, you know, this is Amir's first season playing Little League. He got to play because his big brother was on the team and they wanted to be on the team together, but he's been working really hard. And yeah, he's just cranked another home run. We love to see the hard work paying off. And yeah, I don't know about Angela at catcher either, but I'm going to be honest. I think Angela is she's up to bat, so I don't want to be too loud, but Angela's pretty useless other than when she's on the mound or occasionally cranking a home run. Like, we'll wait till after this at bat. Hold on.
Throws it. The swing. Popped it
I
up.
might trade Angela during the off season. I've actively considered trading Angela for her brother Tony Del Vecchio in the off season. I'm gauging the fans' reaction. I don't want the fans to riot if we trade our ace, but Tony can play outfield.
So I know what
Tony can hit bombs and play outfield, and we need an outfielder.
From the windup and the offering.
Come on, Dimitri.
Swung on.
Dimitri.
Popped it in.
Dimitri, is that another one? It's Dimitri, he's done it again. He is just cranking homer after homer this season. So now that everyone's out there celebrating, I don't have to whisper. Yeah, I've been really thinking about trading Angela. Yeah, Amir might actually have more home runs than Ahmed. He might end up with more by the end of the season. It's a straight up race now. Like, now that the bats have come alive for this home stretch of the season. Yeah, see, Mango Man, that's exactly what I've been thinking, is we have enough good pitchers. That's part of why I'm pitching Kesha right now, is like, I kind of want to see what life after Angela looks like, because I'm really considering trading Angela for Tony Del Vecchio in the off
From the
season.
windup, the pitch. A swing. Strike one.
Because yeah, we
One out.
could then bring Pablo into play catcher, put Tony out there and left, and Tony's got an absolute cannon.
The
I
windup.
think he can hit as many or more home runs as Angela, and he just won't be completely useless in the field. Come on, Kenny, beat that out.
Into first
There you
and a
go,
third.
Kenny. That's that patented Kenny Kawaguchi speed.
Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie, what do you got, kid?
Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike
All
one.
right, little behind that one, Stephanie.
1 out.
You got this, girl.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. A swing.
Oh, Stephanie,
Long one and
if ever you're gonna get a home run, not quite. Okay. I thought that was it. It was right down the line. I mean, I don't think she hasn't shown me, at least yet this season, right? She's never shown us that pop. I was really doubting whether or not Angela could hit at all, but the one hit that she hit a like massive ground rule double, so we always knew she had the pop.
high ball one.
Stephanie struggled early in the season,
1 out.
but also I don't know if she's got the pop. Yeah, no, that is the interesting nerd club is absolutely correct. Angela is a fan favorite. That's the problem with trading her for her brother. Like, the fans, or at the very least a section of fans, would absolutely riot.
Swung on.
Like,
Another strike.
And these are the tough decisions that you have to make as a GM and a manager. Like, it's all about bringing home a title, and they will forgive everything if you can do that. But yeah, no, I mean, trading Angela would be like the story of the offseason if she gets dealt. Like, for the entire BBL, it'd be the story of the whole offseason. So we're not sure yet, but it's been actively considered. Yeah, let's tag up here, Kenny. Oh, run, Kenny, run. All right, that's all right. That's all right, Kenny. That's not your fault at all.
Let's do it.
That's not your fault. That's just him being bad at left field.
Kesha Phillips, turn it back.
Trying to get something for the
Let's go,
team.
Kesha.
From the stretch and delivers. Direct
All right,
one.
little behind that one,
Runners on
Kesha.
first and second,
One big
to the
swing
left.
here. You can double our lead. Really just break this game open.
Into the windup and the delivery. A blooper in
Down to our
foul
last
territory.
strike, though. It'd be nice to do some damage here, girl. I know we got the heart of the order coming up next inning, but we got some runners on.
And the pitch.
That's not your
That was
pitch.
ball one.
Good eye, Kesha. That's tough to lay off. That's tough with 2 strikes. Come on, girl.
Into the motion and the delivery. Swung on. And
Kesha.
deep left. She's
All
out
right.
there.
Well, that's okay. That's a good hit, Kesha. Solid contact. Just
Left on.
right at the left fielder, and he happened to make the catch this time. But big couple runs for the Wombats, coming from behind once again in a big playoff clinching game if we can get the win.
She is ready.
So what really the question is, right, is can Kesha put together a performance or two on the mound that allows the fans to forget about Angela if we happen to deal her
Another
before
strike.
next season?
Fast and furious heat.
And so, see, as I said, so we've made it through the entire order once, throwing nothing but heaters. And now Kesha wants to just strike kids out with the slow ball OT. And they just got no chance. I mean, how do you possibly deal with that? I mean, many of you, I'm sure, played Little League or baseball, softball at some level, right? One of the most intimidating things you can face is a kid who just rocks back and throws harder than every other kid in the league. And that's what they're dealing with today with Kesha. That's what they have to deal with. That they don't have to... Oh, Kesha, get the ball. They don't have to deal with that with Angela. Angela's got that elite command, but that's nowhere near as intimidating as just this big, tall kid who rocks back and throws the ball hard. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're finally thinking maybe you're adjusting to that kid just gunning it past you the second time you see him. You've seen like 5 or 6 of these fastballs in a row, and then they just throw a nasty changeup. I mean, what are you going to do? Ahmed, come on. What? Okay.
Great shot to first.
There we go. All right. I question their base running coach, but at the same time, not every team stays 12 hours after practice to work on their base running like the mighty Wombats do. So, you know, that makes the difference in games like these. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. We have to see how good of control Kesha has of her strikeout, like, special pitches, because Angela does have a very good spitball. If Kesha has a good couple of strikeout pitches, that would be important. But here's the other thing is, like, we can always have Kesha just throw Ks with her fastball until she runs out of juice. And then hopefully she'll have saved up all of those crazy pitches, and then we bring in a Kenny or we bring in a Pablo, and we close out the game. I mean, if we have someone in with fresh juice and all those crazy pitches banked, maybe we just have a closer who can do all of that. That's the other option. But yeah, no, I mean, it is possible I would regret dealing Angela. That is for sure. Like, you can leave yourself a big hole if you don't have enough pitchers to get through the season. All right, Ahmed taking a big hack at a spitball there, because if he could have made contact and gotten a hit, we could have gotten a power-up. Anytime they throw a crazy pitch and we get a hit, that's how you get the power-ups at bat. Come on, Ahmed. All right, good eye, kid. That's not yours. Good eye.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ahmed. Oh, just some top of the fence power. Maybe get back.
Safe on first base.
It's all right. We forced a throw. They didn't throw it out of play. Always worth forcing a throw.
Amir's fun.
All right, Amir. 1 for 2 today with a homer. If he gets another homer, he can double the lead. Drive home, big bro.
She kicks. Here's the pitch.
Outside of the plate like he likes.
A long fly.
Oh, both of them just cranking it off the fence in the air. Ahmed's going to try take third base, and he's going to get there because the throw is not powerful enough.
Play again.
So we got the Con Bros on the corners trying to extend this lead. Angela Del Vecchio at the plate. Dimitri Petrovic on deck. And Angela takes a spitball and sends it high and deep to the deepest part of the park, and it is a catch at the wall. Oh, wait. Angela's standing at first base. It was a catch off the wall. We can go back to being excited. The bases are juiced for Dimitri Petrovic. And Angela hit that. She didn't get caught, which means Dimitri has a power-up, and it's a screaming line drive. I wish it was an aluminum power. I really wish it was an aluminum power because we could go for a grand slam. Go for the grand slam, Dimitri. We don't want the screaming line drive. We want a Dimitri Petrovic grand slam. But at the same time, the screaming line drive would probably be like a double. I don't think usually screaming line drives don't get out of the park. That's the problem, right? Angela has shown she can pitch all game. That's true. That's true. We got to see if Kesha can go a complete game. Good eye, Dimitri. If Kesha can go a complete game, that'll maybe change things.
The delivery, another strike.
All right, 2 strikes on Dimitri Petrovic. Looking for a beautiful grand slam for his MVP campaign. Oh, and he strikes out. All right. That's all right, Dimitri. It's okay, Dimitri. 1 for 3 with a homer. Ain't a bad game. Now we go screaming line drive with Kenny. Kenny cranks it off the center field scoreboard. Okay, so if that was not directly at the scoreboard. Amir, don't go back. What? Who's going back? No! Why did you go back? Who? Why? I sent Amir. I yelled for Amir to keep running, not for Ahmed to go back. Ahmed, you can't go back on that. It's a force out.
The Wombats winning, up by 2.
Can't touch these.
12 more hours of base running practice after the game. That's it. That's it. I've had enough. Now we got Kesha out there for a 5th inning, and she should have 2 more runs, probably, at least, of insurance. And instead, now we got to have a real good game. Stephanie! You are testing my patience, Wombats. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know what any of that has been. Sometimes when you're coaching Little League, you question, like, how many times could you possibly practice something and then watch them still just mess it up? We're going to hope that it doesn't come back to bite us. But it is now a 1-run game. And we are the visiting team. This is our last road game of the regular season. So they can walk us off. We cannot walk them off. But we're not worried about that just yet. We're not worried yet. Come on, Kesha. 5 more outs, girl. Kesha has been giving away hits. That's true. Angela had like an elite dominant performance early in the season. We haven't seen that yet from Kesha, but she might have it in her. We don't know.
From the windup and the throw. That was ball 1.
Ooh, all right. Tough call. It would be really nice if Kesha had a juice box, but she's only thrown 30 pitches. Like, that's the other thing. She is working her way pretty efficiently through this. And that is the other thing. With Kesha, we've been just straight up pitching for contact a little bit more than we were with Angela. So I don't know. I think if we put a good outfield behind Kesha next season, she could be an ace. I think Kesha, Pablo, and maybe some Kenny. I mean, that feels like enough pitching. I don't know. There's a lot of baseball left to be played. You know, we got to see how these kids do in the playoffs. We aren't making any moves for next year until we figure out if we are grand champions of the universe or not. Let's just try get you on base, Stephanie. Let's not use our screaming. Well, no, let's not use that yet.
A bouncing ball.
That little blooper.
Go, Steph. Go, Steph. Oh, all right.
Let him outshake you up.
All right, Petey. Let's get you on base, and then maybe we screaming line drive you home. We just want to run around.
Pitch on the way. That was ball one.
Good eye, Pete.
1 out.
Maybe we go Oppo Power Pete. I don't know. A solo shot would be fun, too.
Fire. That was ball two.
Yeah. Angela's just terrible in the field. That's like my biggest problem with her, right? Her pitching is phenomenal. But like even as a catcher, she's not great with the bunts. On the mound, Kesha is just phenomenal. Like Kesha, just anything up the middle, Kesha's just gonna grab it. Whereas Angela, it's like if it's to her left, to her right, she's just as likely to trip over her own feet as she is to actually make the play, it feels like sometimes. Let's square up, Pete. Just screaming line drive it. Who cares?
She kicks the 2-2 pitch.
There you go, Pete. All right, that must have hurt her shin very badly. Taking a Pete Wheeler screaming line drive just directly to the kneecap. But luckily she was not able to recover and make the play. Yeah, Pablo definitely, we need to see more from him on the mound too. We gave him a game, but we could definitely see more before we fully trust him.
1 out.
Because yeah, I mean he could probably field at pitcher, but he's not going to be as good as Kesha is in the field at least. Like Kesha feels like anything up the middle is pretty much going to be just an automatic out. Like she's just going to grab it. Just she's a big frame. Like you're just not hitting it up the middle on Kesha. All right, Pablo. We've only got a 1-run lead here. It would be really nice if you could screaming line drive this baby out of the park.
From the windup, fires. A swing. Plug your ears. It's a
All right, Pete.
line drive.
You got to go fast. Okay, that kid's got an arm, unfortunately.
Breaks it off the wall. The runner is
All right. Well, we've got the two hottest hitters in the BBL lately. The Con Bros up with 2 outs. Can we add to this lead?
She's set. Cuts to the plate. Strike one.
Not even close.
Come on, Ahmed. Come on, kid. Big at bat here. Legacy at bat.
Throws it. That was ball one.
Good eye.
Just a bit outside.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs. From the stretch and delivered. The wing.
Ahmed. Hits that one well.
Dog will hunt.
He's out.
Oh.
Fell off.
Warning track power and a loud 3rd out for Ahmed Khan. My juice box is out. Kesha's juice is still all right. Holly Franklin's 1 for 2. This is her 3rd time facing Kesha.
You could feel a breeze from that one over here.
With nobody out. The stretch. The pitch. The wing.
There we go. Got her to chase a little doinker.
She gobbles it up.
And see, Kesha from the mound beats Angela to that. If that doesn't show you the difference in the fielding ability right there.
He's the kind of kid.
Dimitri did come in and throw a solid inning. I don't know that I would say Dimitri showed good potential at pitching, but he did. We're going to go heater first, Kesha. This kid's 0 for 2. See if he chases this one high. Yeah, he will. Kesha's thrown pretty much nothing but strikes all day. He's got no reason to think she's going to throw a ball that's not in the zone.
1 out. The windup fire. Swung on.
There you go. Nothing but weak little contact. Amir, you're not fast enough to field anything, Amir. Never field anything ever, bud. Never. Just like Kesha do it. Honestly, like if Kesha had picked up that ball, she could have probably ran to first base in time, but you cannot. Oh, it'd be nice to hide Amir somewhere else too.
From the stretch and delivered. That was a ball. Runner on first.
All right, Kesha. If you can get
From the windup,
one double play ball.
strike one. 1-1. The target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2.
All right, Kesha.
Into the motion. She delivers. The wing. Bunted.
Dropping down a bunt.
Let's go, Pink. She gobbles it up. Chucks it to first.
All right.
Bunted for her. Zinger in the third.
Got him, tag him. Dimitri tags him for the third out. And that's the game. Oh, they tried to steal one base and get the tying run 90 feet away. But Amir Khan says no. Dimitri with a wonderful tag, proving why he is our third baseman. There we go. There we go. That is a big victory for the mighty Wombats. And what a way to clinch the playoffs. The chat is loving it. The crowd is going crazy. A tight game, proving that yes, there are some teams who can keep it close with us. We are not as hot as we were the last couple of games, but it doesn't matter. We get the big W. And we know who we're going to be facing in the playoffs. It is the Bombers and the Wombats. Let's take a look at the league leaders. We got Dimitri Petrovic, our only representative on the home run leaderboard. Look at that man with 8 home runs, one behind the league lead, Debbie Nagasawa of the White Bombers. And the top in hits, that's where we really shine. We got Pete, Pablo, Ahmed, and Dimitri all up there. Runs scored, RBIs, batting average. Look at that. I mean, that's where you got to love it. And Angela, despite not pitching every game anymore, still pretty solidly leading the league in strikeouts. Pablo obviously causing the problems in the outfield that we all knew he was. But I think we got one more game in us for sure, and then it'll be the playoffs next game, or next stream. It'll be a warm-up game against the Bombers, and then the playoff series against the Bombers. So let's get through the Green All-Stars. Let's see what Kesha can do on the mound.
Kesha Phillips.
She generally.
We're gonna just keep quick pitching with Kesha here. She's efficient. We can pitch to contact a little bit with Kesha and hope that they don't get too good at contact because she's got that good fastball. Yeah, Amir at second could definitely work out. Like we could see if Ahmed could play first. I mean, if we replace, I mean, again, this is all next season talk, but like in theory, it would be nice to have someone a little bit bigger at first base, like a Kesha. There we go, Kesha, starting this game off with a K. Because, you know, Amir is kind of a small target over there at first base. It hasn't really come back to bite us yet. Our infield has been pretty solid throwing the ball. But at the same time, you know, like you'd like to have a big-bodied first baseman who can really stretch and make a lot of plays. All right, there we go, Kesha. 2 up, 2 down. Good start to the game. And we got Chico Papas, the catcher for the All-Stars, up to bat. Batting 500. He's near the league lead. We got to take him down a peg so that Pablo and Dimitri and crew can have all the league lead in batting average to themselves. Kesha just right up the middle, taking away everything. And there's three quick outs. And now we go to the home half of the first inning.
Halfway. Now pitching. Omar steps here comes.
Let's see what you got in you here, Petey.
The stretch and the throw. Swung on. Strike 1.
Not even close to that one.
With nobody out.
Honestly, we should let Pete pitch. I don't think Pete has pitched. At some point this game, we're going to get Petey on the mound, I think. Oh, Pete. Pete. Atta baby Pete. He likes hearing that he's going to take the mound. And he's been fired up swings big, and drives an opposite field home run 359 feet. Yeah. No, playoff game is oh, you're saying it's a bad idea to have a playoff game and Angela's on the mound. I would say Angela just can't be our only starter in the playoffs, right? Like, her slow ball is dangerous because if she doesn't have it, it can just be cranked for home run after home run. But the same thing with Kesha's fastball, right? Like, if you get a hold of it, you can crank it. But like, I think I trust. I've got 4 pitchers right now on this team that I trust. Angela has been our ace so far, though, so she might lead off the
And the
playoffs.
count is 0-2.
Pete pitched. Did we pitch Pete a while back?
The swing.
Couldn't remember for sure if Pete's gotten. I know we got Dimitri in inning, but I can't remember if we got Pete on the mound yet this season. But in any case, yeah, I think we might try Pete on the mound a little bit if we get the chance to, because I think Pete has a little bit of pitching.
A long drive.
That's hit pretty high. I don't think it's far enough though, Pablo. Luckily, the center fielder doesn't have much of an arm.
Safe at first.
All right, Ahmed, stay hot here, kid.
From the windup and the throw. Ball 1, runner on first, 1 out.
Oh yeah.
From the stretch, he throws it. Swinging.
Yeah. No, we gotta have Angela. Yeah, we gotta have Angela on the mound, I think.
The windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing. Ooh,
Oh, Kesha, get back.
fell off. And
Get
he's
back.
out. That was a rope toward
Are
the
you-
goal.
Are you saying
She's safe.
you're saying no Angela on the mound? If you're saying, where else would we play Angela though? I mean, if she's got to be catcher if she's not on the mound. I suppose we haven't tried her at first base, but she's just so slow and clumsy.
And the pitch.
Like, basically all she does is hit
Line
like
back.
real hard. Ooh, Amir rather cranks one off of that kid's head.
And that'll do it in the first inning. Omar steps up.
But yeah, all right. So Omar is batting a solid 0.55 on the season.
Pitch on the way.
So hopefully we can just go right at him here.
Stock in your hair.
Yeah, okay, yes, I agree. I agree with that. It would be a mistake to not have Angela on the mound. Game 1 at least. Like, she leads off the playoffs. Like, I like Kesha, but yeah, we're seeing what happens if she doesn't get a juice box. Her juice is low already. Granted, she did also just pitch last game as well. But yeah, see, that's a good catch. I don't think Angela catches that in the air. She would make that play. Like, that wasn't a difficult play. But Kesha is just so solid defensively.
The wing. A bouncing ball.
Oh, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, nothing going up the middle on Kesha.
Murray
You can't hit a touchdown.
from the windup, cuts to the plate.
All right, it would be really nice, Kesha, if you could get a K here and a juice box. Because if you don't, yeah, you're definitely not going this whole game. Now, I assume maybe her juice is sinking faster because she pitched last game. Because, like, she definitely didn't lose her juice this fast last game. She pitched pretty much the entire game fine.
Right two.
So, since she's so low on juice anyway, no point in assuming she's making a complete game start here. We're just going with the strikeout pitch for the breaking ball.
May I remind you that the primary objective is to hit the ball.
Kesha wants a big freeze.
The 2-2 pitch. That was a ball.
Oh.
3-2.
A piece of action.
All right.
Wrong.
Just burn one by him, Kesha.
Go
Ball.
to-
Where did that miss, All right. Kesha's allowed her first walk. Honestly, like, we don't walk batters much.
Mary with
Um,
the coach calls timeout.
So, all right, bring it in, kids. With Kesha looking like this, we're gonna do that. Do we bring in Pete? I think we bring Pete in. We see what Pete's got on the mound.
Pitcher's mound now.
Wheelies.
Although,
Timeout.
timeout. Pablo is not allowed to play center field. Not with his fielding so far this season.
Swung on. Chopper to third.
Pablo.
For the
Pablo.
diving catch. Up with it. Strike
Good job,
it.
Pablo.
That's an out.
Good job, Pablo. All right.
And that'll
We
do
played
it
that
for
just
the
right.
inning.
Got out of the inning with no damage done. Kesha has been chased. Her juice is gone. But that's okay. Yeah, Kesha didn't have a great start today. I think her control is fine. It's just the fact that, like, her style is just to go strike after strike after strike with the fastball. And, like, I worry that a playoff team is going to have hitters who can time that out and will crank a home run or two.
The windup, throws it. The swing, and belted.
That one's hit well, but right at the big board, so it's not leaving the yard.
He's out.
And unfortunately, it didn't quite have that power anyway. All right, Dimitri, our only chance at having the home run king of the BBL is you hitting
That was
a
ball
couple
one.
more home runs. It's you and Debbie Nagasawa, and you're one behind her, and we play her in the White Bombers next game. So if you can be tied with Debbie going into the final game, that'd be something for the fans to tune in for, Dimitri.
He comes center. The 1-1 pitch.
All right, Dimitri,
1 out.
another big cut kid. Nothing but home run swings here. Let's go.
From the windup, throws it. A swing. It's
That's
going to
ripped
left
down the
field,
line, but
and
just
it's
foul.
Foul.
All right. Good power, good contact, Dimitri. Dialing in.
Takes the
Time to
snap.
drive
The
it.
1-2 pitch. The swing. Back to
Dimitri?
the field.
Dimitri? No, so close. So close for Dimitri. He's so slow. I'm sorry about that one, Dimitri. You deserved better there, kid. That deserved to be another home run.
Next up, Kenny comes.
Oh, that's a tragedy. That's a tragedy right there. Dimitri almost tied himself for the league lead in home runs in the second to last game.
From the stretch and delivered. Swing. Strike 1.
All right, Kenny.
2 out.
Little base runner here would be nice. Get a little something
He comes
going
center
for us
and the
this inning.
throw. Swung on. Another strike. 0-2.
All right, that's all right. Worst case scenario, we got Stephanie then the top of the order to start next inning. I feel all right about that.
Swinging. Foul ball.
Kenny stays alive. All right. I mean, Kenny's batting 457 to be fair. Like, that's pretty good. It just feels like he's not as great because he doesn't hit massive home runs like a lot of the lineup is able to do. But, like, in terms of getting on base, he's actually not been too bad.
He's set and delivered. Swung on. A
There you go,
bouncy
Kenny.
ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
All right. Well, their catcher's got a good enough arm, so we figured that out now. We probably shouldn't steal a base on these guys based on how hard the catcher just threw that. Let's see what Pete's got. He's got a heater. He's got a slow ball.
Pop fly. He's ready.
Ahmed.
Beautiful.
Oh, Ahmed.
Say goodbye.
Web gem play at second base from Ahmed there. He's had some questionable plays in the last few games, so it's good to see. Good to see that practice is coming through. All right, Pete.
Straight down the middle.
Way to
Check
go,
out
Pete
the
proven to be a solid defensive pitcher as well, despite the fact that he completely turns around after his throwing motion.
Let's go, Pink.
Yeah, Kenny does get on base. He just he's a moneyball player. He's not one of those like big sexy power hitters that that bring all the fans to their feet, but he does get on base.
One.
That fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Turned on the
You
heat.
got a left
With a
hook,
showman
Pete?
beater for the breaker coming next.
2
Take a
out.
swing, why don't ya?
You got a left hook. You do not have a right hook. Okay.
Into the windup. He throws it. A swing. A blooper. In
All
foul
right, she
territory.
fouls that off. What is your strikeout pitch, Pete? Is it a high heater?
Stretch. Throws it. Swung on.
Yeah, there we go, Pete. All right. So, Petey boy, if Pete can also pitch,
Halfway.
like if we feel good about Pete's stamina by the end of this game, because he came in after like 2 innings. So, I mean, if Pete can go 4 solid innings of pitching, that's just another arm that we add to the list of people that we trust.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Swinging. Popped it up.
They hit everything Pete throws. True, they are getting in contact. Like, Angela is a strikeout pitcher, probably in ways that none of our other pitchers have shown to be so far. She's leading the league in Ks. She can just be really careful and pitch around a lot of people. But, oh, there we go, Pete. Maybe go back. Pete, go back. All right. We'll take it. We'll be safe on the base pass here. Yeah, Steph is also good at getting on base. That's the nice thing. Like, the bottom of our order, I don't feel like they're bad. The only reason they're down there is because they're not either power hitters or just super fast, right? Pete's super fast and has some power. Everyone else has some power. Speaking of which, Kesha absolutely breaks this game open with a 3-run blast. And now Pete has a little bit to work with on the mound. Kesha felt bad after getting chased from this game so early, using up all of her juice, not getting any Ks, forgetting her juice boxes at home. But she's got a 396-foot home run to carry her weight for this team. And we got a nice little winning streak starting to build as we build some momentum for the playoffs. Yeah, Queen Kesha, we got King Dimitri and Queen Kesha here.
The delivery. Strike one.
And Pablo, obviously a legend, but this season really, like, the power bat has been Dimitri this season.
The motion and the pitch. Swing. Looped up.
Kesha forgot her juice boxes, but I have mine.
Ooh, the wheels fell off. He's out. He's got up.
Leave your juice box recommendations in chat, by the way. We do need an official juice box of the Mighty Wombats. We're working on a Mighty Wombats sponsorship deal for next season, so we need to know which juice box brands the fans are really connecting with before we make a decision.
From the stretch, throws it. Swung on.
Ahmed with a big fly, but it doesn't seem like it's got enough on it. All right, Amir batting a solid 425 after his hot streak the last few games. Give him something on the outer half of the plate, Omar. Not that.
Low ball, 1, 2 out.
Throwing inside at Amir's knees. Trying to brush him back off the plate because he knows Amir wants to go oppo.
And the pitch. Swing. Strike 1. And the count is 1-1.
All right, we got a vote for Capri Sun. I have some Capri Suns around here. Amir. Oh, baby, Amir is figuring out his swing just in time for the postseason. The second half of the season, I mean, if you cut the season in half, he's got to be near the top of the league in slugging percentage at the second half. We'll cut your home run trot a little short there, Amir. Sorry about that, bud.
Here's the pitch.
Because we got to have Angela drive one into the gap. We got no time to wait. Because it takes a long time for Angela to run to second base. So long, in fact, that she's got no shot at a double. Not even a little bit. Unless that ball goes under the bleachers, she's not moving from first base. That's the other problem with Angela is it's like she cranks that one. Anyone else on the team is on second base, pretty much, right?
I've scouted out this pitcher.
All right,
so I know
Dimitri.
what throws are coming.
Come on, kid. Go get you another homer. Oh, that's cranked foul. Dimitri just, I feel like he's cranked like 3 pitches that would have been gone by like 100 feet, but they were foul.
2 outs.
Let's go, Dimitri. Lay off that one, kid. All right, that's fine. That's not your pitch. That's not your pitch. Come on, Dimitri.
Here's the motion and delivered. Swing.
That's hit well. Oh, Dimitri, twice today you've hit it pretty well, but just not quite enough. Oh man, you can tell he wants that home run title. Like he's one away, and he can feel it.
He comes
All right.
center, and the throw.
Set him up with the heater.
One. And it was the heat.
That was a
Pete's
show
got a
me
solid
great
3 pitches, so like let's try work Pete like a strikeout pitcher and see what he can do, right? Like with Angela, we wouldn't be pitching for contact the way we were with Kesha and a little bit with Pete.
Don't try this
We'd be
at home,
going
kid.
like
No out.
trying to get him to chase a little bit, changing elevations a little bit. See, there we go, Petey boy. You know, maybe we gotta figure out Pete's 3-pitch rotation, figure out what his strikeout pitches are, and maybe the same with Pablo, right? Like Kesha's a bit of a unique beast because she just cranks fastballs. Like I don't really think she's got much besides the fastball. Go, Pete. Pete, get that. Okay. All right. And that's honestly, just realizing this now, Pete's speed in the infield is also very nice. Like he can take a grounder to first and just run to first base before the batter will get there. There we go. I've gone too far with my theories this time. I am officially convinced that actually all of A Song of Ice and Fire is secretly a Little League game. And as you can see, today we're covering how that Little League game plays out. And it plays out with some Pete Wheeler strikeouts. Oh, 5-0's allowed to destruction. The chat must have missed the last couple games because the Wombats are waking up. The Wombats bats are whomming, should we say? They are figuring things out after getting shut out, you know, a couple times early in the season. I may or may not have yelled at the children for several hours in a row until they stopped crying and started hitting line drives. That's really the key. I have found when teaching, especially really young children, the key is you just don't stop yelling until they hit line drives. Remember that if you ever end up coaching a Little League team.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eye on the ball and knock the
Let's see
cover
what you
off.
got here, Steph. We don't know yet if you've got power. We're still looking for the first Stephanie Morgan home run of the season. But we might as well give you a few power swings when we're feeling good about ourselves here
In addition to
in a
throwing
tune-up
that
game
shit,
for the
she
playoffs.
excels at finger pick.
From the windup and delivered. Ball 2.
All right.
Here's the motion.
Oh, they're quick pitching. See, this is the other thing that like I like doing with Kesha is you just get the ball back, you just rock and fire. You don't got to think about it at all. You know, you can throw off some batters sometimes. They don't quite know what to do. Kenny probably get back. Like they're probably going to catch that.
And that's an out.
They're pretty bad sometimes, but they'll probably catch that one.
Wheeler steps in.
Taco in here is also thinking I've gone too far this time. And from what I see, Taco is pitching the theory that Pablo Sanchez is a child of the forest. Taco, you told me you're not a theory guy. Yeah, here you are. Kenny, get back, Kenny. No, Kenny. All right, that's fine. That's fine, Kenny. All right, let's get through this, Petey. 13 pitches, 3 Ks for Petey Wheeler. Show the fans we don't need Angela, Pete. Pete wants a competent outfield partner to be traded for this offseason. Oh. Pete wants competent other outfielders, and if he can get that, he's going to need to show that he can pitch.
A swing, a bouncing ball.
All right, Amir.
Got it. Great shot to first. He's out of there.
All right, unconventional double play, but we'll take it.
And that's a double play.
We'll take it.
Let's see that one more time. Mary Riley steps up to bat.
Think it's me, why don't you?
He's
Pete, you
ready
can't
now.
shake off all of your good pitches, kid. You gotta throw one of them.
Lined back.
Pete, yes, Pete. Quick reflexes. I mean, that's what you get when you got your center fielder on the mound.
Up by Bye-bye.
Can't touch these kids. Unstoppable.
Thank you, Jacob, saying he liked the Elden Ring stream that we did a little while ago. For anyone who hasn't checked it out, if you like Elden Ring or just my channel in general, over on David Lightbringer's channel, we recently talked some Elden Ring lore that I'm sure people will really enjoy. All right, let's go, Kesha. Open up, kid. Crank one here.
Ready now and delivered. The swing.
That's cranked foul.
Field, and it goes foul.
I mean, it'd have been way gone if it was just on the other side of the foul pole.
With nobody out.
Story of the day. Had a few of those already.
Ready now, fire. That was a ball. The stretch, the delivery, the swing, looped up.
All right, so that's a very high pop-up, but probably not going to be dropped. Yeah, no, Taco, this isn't Elden Ring. This is the prequel to Elden Ring. A lot of Elden Ring's lore is actually based on Backyard Baseball 97. That's like one of the things that you don't really know unless you're like digging really deep into developer interviews and things like that.
Ready now.
But you can see it like really once you know some of the deep Pablo Sanchez lore, and then you look for it in Elden Ring, it's there. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you're just going to completely miss it. All right, let's go, Ahmed.
Just waiting for
Crank this one.
This one's out of here.
Takes their stretch and the throw. The swing. It's going to left field.
Another one
And
just
it's foul.
rip
The
foul.
wheels fell off.
We've had a lot of those since we started opening up our power hitters,
Run out.
but I feel like that's a good sign more than anything. Like I feel like we've increased our home run output.
Drove it to deep left.
There we go. Not quite far enough, but we'll take a nice extra base hit for Ahmed Khan.
Hits it off the wall.
Go home, Pablo. Go home, Pablo. An RBI. There we go.
Good hustle. These kids are on their
There we
way.
go. Yeah. George did lay all the groundwork for Backyard Baseball 97, which is, like, to be fair, it explains why the characters are so iconic and why we're still talking about them,
The white
20
man
years
touches the
later.
plate. A long one and deep.
Is that going to get down?
And it's an out.
No. All right. I mean, we could have tagged up. Maybe we still will. No, we won't. If we had tagged up right away, we would have easily been safe. But that's all right. We don't want to make the third out on the base paths. Let's get Angela on base so we can get Dimitri up
And delivered.
one more time.
That was a ball. They have a runner on second.
We want
2 out.
Dimitri to have a chance to hit another home run. So Angela, you either got to hit a home run or get walked here.
Ball 2.
Good eye, kid. Good eye. Let's go.
Takes their stretch, throws it. A swing.
All right, good cut. Good cut.
And the count.
Taco or no, that's Basscat. Is that in the chat? Has just filled me with a depressing thought
Line
about it
back.
being 13 years for the next backyard baseball game. What was the gap between backyard sports ending
One left
and
on.
now
Wombats
when backyard
dominate.
sports was
Up
bought
by 6.
like by a new company and just
Haven't
completely
seen these
revived?
kids
Because
play
like
this since that unforgettable game
I
last
don't
season.
think
That's
it was a
the
shorter
game
gap
of the broken
from
bat.
Dance with Dragons to Winds of Winter
We never
from the
saw
last
anything
backyard sports game to now.
Steps up to
But
bat.
I don't actually know when they
Better
stopped
if
making
Rock cooks for
backyard sports
breakfast.
games. So like there's a chance that the gap is
And
literally
outside.
shorter for new
Bouncy
backyard
ball.
sports
Right
releases.
to the bucket.
Or that it might be by the time Winds actually comes out. And I hope not.
Mickey O'Connor steps up to bat.
Yeah, no, if George would stop working on backyard sports, we'd have Winds like years ago. But I mean, this is his passion project. And can you begrudge a man for working on what he's passionate about?
Looks like a
Especially someone who's as successful as George.
Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
Pete likes
From
that
the
slow
windup,
ball. All right.
throws it. Swinging. Hit hard. And
There we go, Pete. I mean, that's the thing. Pete's had an efficient outing. I mean, he's done what, 4 innings? He's 1 out away from 4 innings on 19 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Like Petey is pitching really well here.
What's up, Doc?
He's set. Pitch on the way. Swung on.
There we go. All right. And now we've got a big freeze, a zigzag, an elevator. What do you have command with, Petey? Oh, that's a nasty zigzag, a nasty elevator, and just a big freeze that can probably hit the zone. Does the chat like this? Look at that. Pete with a zigzag, Pete with an elevator pitch. I think we go high outside elevator pitch. First strike 3, paints the corner with an unhittable elevator pitch to end the game. That's some pretty good command of those crazy pitches from Pete Wheeler. Like, Pete could get some strikeouts if we need some strikeouts.
What an outstanding game this has been. A victory these kids won't soon forget. They played hard and got what they deserved.
Straight from the official BBL field.
All right.
This is the
Let's see what the rest of the league does. Let's see if we can take the lead in the league. We're going to hope the Sox win. Oh, yeah, there we go. A big Sox win. That ties us up with the Bombers on top of the league. The final game of the season will determine who hosts the playoffs and who is going to be the visitors. I think... Do we play the game now? What does chat think? Does chat want one more game, or is chat pretty much backyard baseball out? We could give Pete the start, and we could have it be a warm-up game for the playoff series. It's going to be a best-of-3 playoff series next time. So we'll see. We'll see if chat's really itching for one more game. I think I could go one more game and maybe get it done. But to answer a question in chat there, have I ever thought about covering other series on the channel? So basically, I covered A Song of Ice and Fire consistently because I've constantly had stuff to say about it. I will always pretty much probably continue to cover A Song of Ice and Fire stuff, but I will eventually mix in other things whenever I feel like I have good quality content that I can make about A Song of Ice and Fire, right? And at the same time, I'm not going to like constantly pump out A Song of Ice and Fire content if I no longer have anything to say, right? You know, like I'm going to always try to put out whatever I think I can make the best content with. Now that will probably always include a healthy diet of A Song of Ice and Fire takes. I don't think that will stop anytime soon. But yeah, eventually, like maybe some movie chats or other random things. Good tag, Ahmed. And as you can see, of course, we have backyard baseball coming. So there will maybe be some more random backyard sports streams from time to time as well. Petey with a left hook. Come on, Pete. Show the people what you can do on the mound. This is like the Pete Wheeler show them what you got game before the postseason.
Into the windup. The pitch.
We got to make sure that the people believe in you, Pete, because like we got Pablo, we got Kesha, and we got you all competing for the other spots in the starting rotation. We know Angela's starting game 1 on the mound. We're resting her arm for that now. Like we haven't had to pitch her lately. And we're not going to because we want her to be fully fresh. Come on, Kenny. Yes. Atta baby Kenny. Look at that instant replay. Look at that on the Jumbotron right now. Off of Kenny's head and into his glove. That is focus from Kenny Kawaguchi right there. Doinks it off of his head, makes the catch anyway. Like, imagine the Willie Mays catch. If Willie Mays was in a wheelchair and he headbutted the ball into the air before he caught it, that's basically what we just saw. All right, Pete. Show him you got the power, Pete. Okay, and the other thing, keep in mind, as we're watching this game, this is the team we're going to be facing for the BBL title next stream. We have to beat them best 2 out of 3 next stream, and then we can win the BBL. If we lose, season's done.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Not this game, obviously. This game doesn't matter. This is all the warm-up. But, you know. Next time, this matchup is going to be huge.
From the windup, 1-2 pitch. A swing.
Good job, Pete. Protect that zone. No one's over at first. Safe easily.
Safe. And it's out of
And there
play.
we go. All right.
That play
Getting
again.
inside their heads right away. We want to really embarrass this team, make them feel very low and defeated, and just destroy their morale going into the postseason. They lost the game before this. They could be ahead of us by a game. Right now, they're going to lose home field advantage in the postseason if we win this game. So, yeah.
Just hear her name makes pitchers sweat.
Here's Kesha.
Let's go, Kesha. Yeah, one day Pete will get his
Pitch on the
touchdown.
way. Swinging. And a foul ball. Runner
One
on
day.
base with nobody out.
Honestly, Kesha, just... try drive one out of here. I was going to say, do we just try get a deep fly ball anywhere by squaring her up?
Swung too late.
But I think we try hit it down the line. It's just so short down either line in this park, and it's so deep to center. All right, that's okay. That's okay, Kesha. You had to just go take a big hack there. We're trying to crank home runs off of these guys' pitcher.
Takes her stretch. Pitch on the way. A swing. Strike one.
Like,
And the count is over.
realistically, yeah, we want to get our swing down against whoever the White Bombers can throw on the mound against us.
Swung on. And built.
And there's Pablo getting his swing down, but not quite enough. How many times, feels like a lot, where Pablo or Ahmed have hit just the top of the warning track. Pablo was trying to go to third because their third baseman just abandoned the base, but their pitcher was smart and covered it. So Pablo standing in there with an RBI double, and the Wombats have got a big lead. Let's go, Ahmed.
Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those tails.
And he's out.
All you can do.
All right,
is
so their
play
first
hard.
baseman has a cannon. Noted.
Amir's Khan wants them to play.
All right, Amir. Stay hot going into the playoffs here, kid.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. Swinging. Strike one. They have
All
a
right, try
runner
get something on the
second.
outside half of the plate here, Amir. That's where you just crank the ball.
She kicks. And the pitch. The swing.
All right, good
Down.
cut.
And
Good
the
cut.
count is 0-2.
Let's see what they give you, but gotta protect
Takes
here,
the
kid.
stretch. Cuts to the plate. So swing.
That's all right.
Too late.
That's all right. You gotta protect. Tough when you're crowding the plate and they maybe just catch the inside of that zone.
Fred Benson steps
Taco's
up.
dropping Rookie of the Year quotes.
So many
I mean,
bases.
they definitely fit pretty well with the things that like Dimitri Petrovic and crew are yelling out there,
He's set.
right?
Fire.
You got all the kids just chirping all of the batters.
A
It's great.
bouncing ball. Pitcher makes
Pete,
the catch.
easy.
Fires across the first. Out.
Easy as you like from Petey Boy.
Ramona Bennett.
I just
steps
really
up to
like
bat.
having Pete or Kesha on the mound because they're so fast and just so sure of fielding.
A bouncing
And like,
ball.
it seems like our pitcher does the most fielding of any like player on the entire team. I think it's because we have some pretty good pitchers and they don't make a lot of solid contact, but it feels like a lot of the times
Pitch on the way.
the ball is either cranked for a home run
Now,
or it'll be
give
like a
us
little
another
dribbler to the
one,
pitcher.
Greggy.
Looks like a heater.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
Pete wants the high heat.
Fire. Swing.
Oh, good idea, Pete.
Full standby.
Now.
Pete.
That was a show me heater for the breakers.
Now the slow.
I bet you.
Low and slow for the K.
He comes set.
Come on, Petey boy.
Swinging. A bouncing
All right.
ball.
Pete. All right.
Goes for
First
the
time
bag.
you've made us doubt your fielding there, Pete. But Amir comes off the base for no reason and makes the play anyway. All right, these kids are gonna cause me some stress, but they're gonna make the play. At least they do that in the end. All right, Angela. Last game of the regular season here, kid. Add to your stat line. We don't know if this is going to be your last regular season game in Mighty Wombats Pink, but if it is, you know, have a game to remember.
And the pitch. Swung on. Another strike. 0-2. She's set. Fires. Swinging.
All right, staying alive there, Angela. Good job. Good job. Let's open her up. Let's go for the home
The
run.
wind-up pitch. Third strike.
Oh,
And
See you
whoa.
next time
I don't know about that one.
No way that's gonna happen again.
Yeah, that's all right, Angela. That's a tough pitch. That's a tough pitch right there.
Dimitri
All right.
pitches back.
Here's the man we want.
That ball.
Dimitri, we need you to crank a homer or two here this game.
Target goes out. She delivers.
Dimitri. Dimitri may have just tied Debbie Nagasawa for the BBL lead in home runs on the final day, with Debbie Nagasawa standing shocked somewhere in the field. I don't know what position she plays, but she plays for the White Bombers. Dimitri goes yard, 436 feet to left field. Yeah, Angela may be downing tools because she has definitely heard the trade rumors, and we're trying to convince her that there's nothing to them so that she goes out and gives us a good couple games on the mound in the postseason. But yeah, there's a 50-50 shot she's gone in the offseason.
1 out.
She's watching Pete like have this performance on the mound, and she's like already like
Here's the pitch.
starting to like plan her exit. You know, she's got to make sure that in the media it looks like it's her choice. She's not getting replaced, anything like that. You know, it'd be bad for her career for it to look like she's being forced out.
And the offering, the wing.
But the reality is she can't field or run. So it's a tough situation she's put us in.
Target goes out. Cuts to the plate.
Come on, Steph.
And
Yes.
popped up.
Get there, Stephanie.
And
All right, that's fine. We were trying to get that power up
And that'll close
for
up.
for hitting the old crazy pitch, but nothing doing. All right, Dimitri. Look at that hot corner backhand in the air from Dimitri Petrovic. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right, so this kid closing things off. Brush him off the plate, Pete. All right, Ahmed. Dive, Ahmed.
He's all over it. Zings it to first.
There we go. Ahmed deep in the hole at second base is able to make the play. Couple quick outs for Pete Wheeler. And he's almost through 3 innings, and he's thrown 12 pitches.
Swung on.
He is through
Bouncing ball.
3 innings, and he's thrown 13 pitches. I mean,
He's out.
that's ace-level stuff from Petey Boy.
That pulls their plug.
He's not getting the strikeouts that Angela gets, but I mean,
Halfway through the
you
inning
can't
now.
argue with the efficiency so far. He's 3 innings. He's half a game of no-hit baseball against the team that we are playing for the championship. I think Pete might pitch in the playoffs.
And the throw.
Like the main problem, like the actual main problem with starting Pete on the mound in an important game is entirely the fact that we need him in the outfield if anything is hit anywhere near the outfield. But so far we haven't run into that problem.
It's a ball. Been very, very good to me.
Yeah, Angela will have a solid career no matter where she goes. Like if she leaves this team,
She's set.
she will find her landing place and be just fine.
Throw one deep.
Kesha. Oh, only wall power. And it takes a hard bounce off of the wall in center field.
Erase the double.
And Kesha's in there with a standing double.
I gotta see that one again. Pablo Sanchez steps
All right, let's see what Pablo's got in him. I mean, Pablo home runs are always welcome, but really, the thing that the people want more than anything else is Dimitri Petrovic
That's a
to
foul.
get up
They have a
as many
runner
times as
on
possible
1 out.
and get another home run so that he can take the BBL title. I don't know if playoffs count. I think it's just the regular season.
Swing.
Yes, Pablo.
A bouncing ball.
That was a
Yes,
slow
Pablo.
roller.
Give us
Scrambling.
an aluminum power bat so that Dimitri Petrovic can hit his home run.
Come on, at the plate.
What is our
This
power
one's
up?
out of here. Swing better, better.
A screaming line drive. Okay.
She kicks. Comes to the plate. Swing. A long one and
Don't.
And it's a snow cone
All right.
catch.
Can't
And
let
he's
us.
out.
Can't let him get
At
doubled
second,
up there,
lands
Kesha.
on second. Tag first. Amir's
All right, Amir.
Ladder, not a broken ladder.
You
the
can go
windup,
yard
switch.
here.
A swing. Strike
All
one.
We got
Runners
this,
on
kid.
first and second,
We got
2
this.
outs.
Hey, batter.
From the stretch and the pitch. That was ball one.
Good eye, Amir.
1-1. The target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike.
All right. All right.
Can't
That's a
let
tough
this pitcher
pitch.
get the
That's a
best
tough
of
pitch.
him.
I think with 2 strikes, do we go? Nah, we don't. We don't use the screaming line drive yet.
The target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. The wing. A
Good hit,
bouncing
Amir.
ball.
That was a
Beat it.
slow roller.
Nope. All right. That's okay.
And that's an out.
I think we
It's a
saved
long
the
walk
power up
back to the dugout.
for if we have
That's
an
it for the
attempt
third
for a
inning.
walk-off
2
later
left
on.
on.
This game is still
The
a little
Wombats
close.
up. Veronica Lee steps up to bat. Take
All
the
right.
swing.
Top of 4. Petey's juice is pretty much
The
full
right
as can
hand
be.
loves it. The swing. Strike one. Turned on the heat.
Think I felt the
We've
wind
mostly
from that
stuck with
pitch
Pete's
all the way
fastball
over
as well.
here.
Like, I think we've got a good shot his second time through the order and some
Another
strikeouts here.
strike.
Let's go, Petey.
Lefty.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
With nobody out. He winds. He throws it. Strike
There it
one.
is. A big 3-pitch strikeout to start the 4th inning. Proving that he can do it.
Debbie.
And here's Debbie Nagasawa, who we absolutely cannot give up a home run
And
to.
the offering. Ball one. 1-0.
That's the one thing. Like, I'm actively like sitting here wondering, do we pitch away from Debbie
The
Nagasawa?
delivery. Swung on.
No, we don't need
A
to.
bouncing ball.
We don't need to.
He gobbled
She
it
ain't
up.
cranking a home run off of Pete that
Say
easily.
goodbye, 'cause
That is
he's
Dimitri's competition, though, right there.
out. Jane Davis
Yeah.
steps up to
No,
bat.
we can't let Debbie hit a home run, but it like we can't. We didn't want to intentionally walk her there.
Swung on. Strike
I don't
one.
think Pete is Pete perfect. I know he's got no hits given up yet. We don't want to pitch around Debbie Nagasawa just yet. Pete Wheeler can get Debbie out.
Into the windup.
We
Here's
got to
the pitch.
prove that Pete can get Debbie out because he needs to be able to get her out in the
Fancy
playoffs.
pitch will really shake things up.
That was a
All right, so
close
Pete's got a nasty left
Great
hook,
time to use this heat.
and the count
right? It's his left hook that he has. Yeah, he's got a left hook. He's got no right hook.
ball one. And
Okay.
the count is 1-0.
Tried to get her to chase, which we haven't done much with Pete. We've been just going right after these kids, same way we did with Kesha. Let's go high heat now.
Set. The 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, there's your strikeout pitch, Pete Wheeler.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for years.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I think Pete, literally, Pete seems like if he has one juice box all game, he's going to be able to go a complete game anytime we need him.
Nobody's cooler than Sugar Pop. I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
All right. See what you got, Angela.
From the windup and delivers. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Angela with a little grounder.
And I'm running.
Is she going to be able to beat it out?
She's out
Shockingly,
And
she
it's
is
a
not.
long walk back to the
Longtime fans of the Wombats very confused
there.
that Angela Del Vecchio didn't manage to run out that ground ball. But anyway, here we are. Dimitri Petrovic.
Pitch on the way. A swing. Strike
Swinging
one.
big,
Swung to
swinging out of his shoes, going for that massive home run.
The windup and delivers. Swinging. A
Oh,
bouncing ball.
get foul ball. All right,
slow
good.
roller. Sends him scrambling.
And he stops
Dimitri, for anyone in chat who has just joined us, a home run here will give him the BBL lead
Cuts to the plate.
for the season.
Swing.
And it is the final game of the season. Come on, Dimitri.
Takes the stretch. She delivers.
That's not your pitch.
Ball one.
Good eye. Good eye. Dimitri
and the
Petrovic
delivery. The swing, the
strikes
right.
out swinging.
Kick,
Oh,
that's shot.
all right, Dimitri. We will do our best.
For rendering my probability calculations.
We will do our best to get you up again this game, kid. Kenny, you would be no, we can't use the streaming line drive with
Here's the
nobody
wind
on.
up, fire.
You are a terrific candidate for it, but let's just get on base, Kenny.
Chopper to third,
That was a slow roller.
All right.
and he's out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
All right, that's okay.
And that's gonna red.
That's okay. All right, Petey got his juice box, but look at how full his juice already is anyway.
Into the windup. The delivery. Strike one.
Now give us
All right,
another
PD.
one, baby.
Prove to them that you can be a strikeout
From the
pitcher.
stretch, here's the pitch. Another strike.
There we go.
That was a good
One
thing.
more, Pete.
Slow ball.
And it was a lefty.
In my book, a solid
Pete,
method
do you have a
is the
nasty
mark of a
spitball as
good
well?
pitcher.
You've got good command of a lot of your crazy pitches. Your
Here's the
spitball's
wind
not so
on the
great
way.
though.
The swing. Belted it.
Kenny,
Ooh. Not
Kenny.
on to second. The throw to first base. Goes for the tag.
Oh, Amir, gotta get that tag on him, kid. All right, Kenny, that was not
Ramona
terrific.
Bennett.
I'm gonna be honest. I expect a little bit better out of you there in center. If we're gonna be able to put Pete on the mound in the playoffs, we need you to be able to make that play in center.
Swung on. Strike one. Runner on first. Nobody out.
Take a swing, why don't
Into the windup. Fires. The wing.
All right,
A
little
bouncing
doinker.
ball.
Pete, double play,
Get up.
Pete.
Check
Double play,
it.
Pete.
Second
Get
out.
out, you.
Too easy.
That's a
Too
nice
easy.
double
All right.
play. Check out the instant replay. Walk by
That's what happens when you get a base runner against Petey Wheeler. He doubles you up right away.
Strike one. Full standby. Heat.
Went after him
All
with
right.
high heat that time.
2 out.
Let's bring a left hook just into the zone, Pete.
The swing. That's a
All
foul.
right.
And
Now
0-2.
you KO him with the slow ball. Slow ball inside corner.
And the delivery. Swing.
There it is.
What happened?
There it is. Pete's 1 inning away from a complete game shutout.
And the Wombats have
One
made
hitter,
the lead. Up
which
first.
really feels like Kenny could have gotten the catch and Pete maybe could have had a no-no. I think that's the only hit that he's allowed. I mean, we might as well streaming line drive with.
From the
Nah,
windup,
no,
the pitch.
not yet, not yet.
Swing.
Just get on base. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
And
But
she's out.
All right.
Wheeler steps in.
I just really want to get back to Dimitri being up.
Swing. Takes their stretch. The delivery. Swing. Looped up.
But that's not going to help. Oh, that will. Okay, never mind. There we go.
See that one more time. Kesha.
Let's go, Kesha. Oh, we got a crazy bunt. All right.
Into the windup. The pitch.
Lay off that one. There we go. Good eye, Kesha. Good eye, Kesha.
One out.
All right. Let's drop down a crazy bunt here. Show the people what the crazy bunt's
From
all
the
about.
windup and the offering. The wing.
There we go. So, if you have not seen a crazy bunt before, feast your eyes
If that thing works.
upon the wonderful avoidance properties of the crazy bunt.
On her way in with the double. He scored.
And with Pete's speed, that's a solid RBI double for Kesha. All right, Pablo, 2 for 2, single and a double. He's got another crazy bunt in him, though.
The delivery. A swing.
I mean, if they're going to keep giving us crazy bunts, we will absolutely just take the crazy bunt.
But one thing I do know.
Go, Pablo.
Any field is batty.
I mean,
And her speed produces
with the way that that one went, this could just be a Pablo home run. And it looks like it's going to be. All right, all right. That helps us. That gets us closer to Dimitri. And Ahmed's got a crazy bunt as well. We're just going to keep going. I mean, we just got to get through as many as we can to give Dimitri one more at bat in this
Running
season.
around like a crazy monkey.
Get to second so that we can't get doubled up, Ahmed, please. Good job, Ahmed.
Good hustle.
All
good
right.
hustle.
Now pitching Debbie Nagasaki.
All right, Debbie Nagasawa taking the mound. Could you imagine if Dimitri cranks his home run off of Debbie
From the
Nagasawa?
windup, pitch on the way.
All right.
Ball one.
Debbie Nagasawa coming into the mound is crazy. What more could you want if we can get Dimitri up this inning?
Swinging. Strike one. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Should have let that go. That's all right, Amir. We were thinking about the beauty of a screaming line drive.
The 1-1 pitch.
No, we wanted it on that pitch bad because we could have got another power up. If we could have gotten Dimitri his aluminum power bat, that's all that we would need.
The 1-2 pitch. The swing.
No, Amir, we had 2 chances. 2 chances to screaming line drive. Oh no, and we tried both of them on a crazy
Here's
pitch.
the motion. Here's the pitch. Swinging.
Oh no.
Strike
And
one.
Debbie Nagasawa is just dropping all the crazy pitches to try and get Dimitri not up again.
From the windup, cut to the plate. Swung on.
We had to try it. We had to. It was a crazy pitch. There's no one on first. Get there, Angela Del Vecchio. Dimitri's coming up against Debbie Nagasawa on the mound. What power-up does he have?
Dimitri.
Because Angela hit that crazy pitch on the very edge of the zone.
I've determined the optimum.
A screaming line drive. All right, we need to go for the home run. Homer or bust, Dimitri. Debbie Nagasawa on the mound. Dimitri Petrovich
Swing to
at the
windup.
plate.
Throws it. Swung on.
Oh, and he grounds her up the middle.
Little blooper sent him running.
And it's an out.
Depressing.
Bummer.
Very, very depressing at bat. I mean, he got his 1 home run already, but really, we needed the aluminum power bat there. We got so many power-ups this game. We just needed one of them to be the aluminum power. Rip to Dimitri being the solo home run leader of the BBL, but we do still have a chance at him having the lead.
Ready now. Here's the pitch.
He could just tie Debbie Nagasawa
Strike.
if
No out.
she didn't hit a home run last game. I don't think we checked in between the last couple games.
The
I
windup.
think
Pitch on the way. Swung
she's
on.
at 9 home
And
runs,
another strike.
but I'm not positive. We have to make sure.
For the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
And the count
All right,
is
put a slow
0-2.
ball just out of her
Into the
reach,
motion.
PD.
Throws it. Swung on.
And she swings anyway because you've been just in the zone. You've been living in the zone all day. And PD boy
Allen.
he might not even take 40 pitches to get his complete game shutout.
Cuts to the plate. Swinging. A long one. And
Can he?
under it.
Can he?
And he makes the catch. He's out of
That
there.
is solid outfield play there, Kenny.
Steps up to the
All right, and Debbie's not up.
Kind of hitter she is.
So let's just get this nice out, Pete.
Every time.
And Debbie Nagasawa doesn't get to bat again. And we just go and check who ends where in the total season lead.
Ball. 2 out.
And we just see what happens. Pete's got a Narcy fireball. And he doesn't. All right, let's. Pete, we got to strike her out with the fireball. You got to get one more strike on her.
That was ball 1. And the
All
count
right.
is 1-1.
Give her a high heat, Petey boy.
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch.
There we go. Now we get her with the fireball.
With a show me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
And the count is 1-2.
All right.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. And that's strike.
There's your season of backyard baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Wheeler, complete game shutout with 5 Ks, no walks, not even 40 pitches against the team that we will battle next stream for the BBL title. Let's take a look around the rest of the league. Let's just check. I don't think Debbie Nagasawa snuck in a 10th home run when we weren't paying attention, but let's just see if Dimitri stayed on the lead. Oh, all right. We got a letter from Mr. Clanky. This is big. This is big. From the desk of Mr. Clanky. Dear Coach Michael, congratulations on your winning season. You and your team have been selected to compete in the All-City Playoff Series. The winner of this series will win the All-City Playoff pennant and advance to the Super Entire Nation Tournament. Good luck, Mr. Clanky, president of the Backyard Baseball League. So we took first place coming from behind, if we take a look at the schedule, ripping off a 5-game winning streak to end the season after the Bombers gave us our last loss and put us in second place when we were really not sure if we were going to be able to win it. And there it is. Dimitri does end up leading the league in home runs. Debbie Nagasawa not able to get another home run. Dimitri, a home run on the final day, did what we needed him to do. And if you look at the hits there, that's what's really impressive right there. Everyone in the top 5 of the BBL in hits is on our team. Ahmed leading the league in doubles. Somehow PD now leading the league in triples. Kesha somehow only 3rd in RBIs. But that batting average, that slugging percentage, Angela leading the league in strikeouts despite the fact that she didn't pitch very much at all in the second half of the season. Leading the league in ERA. That's a clear Cy Young level season for Angela Del Vecchio, which should improve her trade value if that's the direction that we decide to go. But we took a good look at the stats there. We have got the Bombers in a 3-game series, but that's going to be coming next stream. So thank you all very much for joining me for the longest Backyard Baseball stream so far. I will try to put out a little bit more advance notice for the playoffs next time. So stay tuned. Maybe this weekend we're going to be trying to play the first playoff stream. And if we keep winning, we keep advancing to higher and higher levels until we win all 3 potential trophies in front of us. So thank you all very much for watching. I will be back with some more Backyard Baseball and plenty of other stuff soon enough. See you all next time.